Please stay. Don't put out the flame and run away.
Like, chat, I feel great despair right now because I had to in Minecraft murder OBS and force it back to life. So I Chat, I'm pissed off. I'm upset. Oh,
Me out here.
my computer. Well, I'm pretty sure it's not my computer. It's not my computer, and I know it's not OBS. I'm pretty sure that it is just Restream deciding that it wants to take a crap and fall apart. I don't get it. I legitimately don't. Like, yesterday, things do fine. Then OBS updates and everything falls apart. I don't know. I'm half tempted to download Slobs again because Lumi told me that she uses Slobs. So, I don't know. But hello, chat. Welcome back to people causing drama on the internet. This time we're going to go into the internet autism that is the Minecraft sphere. That was semi-normal. Exactly. It was semi-normal until Dream kind of jumped onto the scene. I feel like as a boomer in the Minecraft sphere, I'm gonna be like I'm gonna be like upset because like all these new Minecraft let's players, all right?
All these young rapscallions.
Exactly. Now I should make it known that like I don't necessarily hate all of them. I do definitely not like Dream. I liked some of his old stuff. I liked some of his old stuff. I thought that some of his old meme videos were alright, but like I just don't like him now. I don't like what he's become. He needs to put that mask back on and put the fries in the bag, sir.
That's what the mask is. The mask is how do we say asshole.
Yeah. But no chat.
I think it went downhill when he got into music. I'm gonna be so for real.
I think every content creator that decides that they want to jump into making a song, I don't think any of them can. Really.
From the screen to the ring to the pen to the key.
Wait, is that a song of his?
No, that's KSI.
Oh, okay.
That's the one that you remember my election stream where I got copyright struck?
Oh, is that what that was?
That was the song. That was the one that did it. It was that one.
That's awesome. That is amazing.
And Rage got so mad. He was like, "You need to check for copyright." And I was like, "I'm sorry."
Mom, did you see TikTok is banned? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like it's literally shut down.
I have not had TikTok installed on my phone in a hot minute. But like I was sitting here and we were prepping and Junie's like, I'm gonna check TikTok. I'm like, and you're like, man, I can't access it anymore. It's all gone.
Yeah, they enforced it on. Well, it's weird because it's enforced. Like I thought, so to me it would make sense if it was like enforced 11 like midnight EST, right?
Yes.
It's 11.
Yes.
So
yes,
I'm like,
it is.
They enforced it early, so that's interesting.
It is.
That's interesting.
It is.
It's inaccessible if you're in the States.
Yes, I think that might be a better way to say it. I deleted mine during the 2020 election. You can probably understand why. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. When I was still part of another agency, my old manager told me to make one and make stuff on it. I'll be personally honest with you. I did it because he told me to. I never really felt like it was important. I never really found like I got a lot of followers on. I had like 10,000 followers on there, but like I didn't feel like I had a few followers that came over to YouTube. But other than that, it wasn't that useful. I don't know. I think I made like 90 cents on TikTok. I don't know.
YouTube, TikTok's a thing where if you were gonna TikTok, that had to be like your thing. That had to be the thing you grinded out.
Also, I have a gift for you. Chat.
Oh, you do.
Chat, we're going to be playing Minecraft while also talking about this dream drama here. Have a sniffer egg.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
I have decided to name all of my sniffers permutation of the name Joe. So if you I don't know if you saw all the name tags over here. I'll actually show you.
Look.
I'll show you. So
I would love to see.
This is also my base. This is the Hall of the Mountain Octopus here. So we are in a gigantic cavern. So these are all my sniffers.
Let's take a look. So we have I can't see the name tags.
Oh, it doesn't show you the name tags?
No, not for me.
That's weird. Okay. So this one's Joe Mama.
Oh.
This one's Joe Sniffins. This
gosh. Oh my gosh. Can one be Joe Junie?
I could
like Joe Junie smoothie?
I could do that. This one is Sleepy Joe.
Gosh, I love that.
This one's Jill because of all the dudes here, we need a female.
They need
this one's
a girl.
Jill. And then this one is Sloppy Joe.
Oh, Josephine.
I need a Josephine. Here, I'll tell you what,
Josephine.
Chat. I'll grab some
A Joe Junie.
I will grab some moss because moss is actually how they hatch faster. It's like I looked it up. You need moss to hatch them like a couple minutes faster. So we'll hatch one.
Oh wait, was that my internet or your internet?
That was my internet for sure.
Oh, okay. I was like, I'm not streaming. I'm not supposed to be the one with internet issues. Anyway.
Well, chat. I would tell you right here, right now. I don't know what's going on with my ISP. I really don't. I have lowered my bit rate.
Can I drop kick your ISP?
Huh?
Can I drop kick your ISP?
I don't know.
Who is your ISP?
Spectrum.
Oh, ew.
It came with the apartment. I have no alternative. And unfortunately, I've got the best internet plan that they have. So, yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew. That's like gross.
Yeah, there's nothing much I can really do about that. Like, I literally was like, I stream. I need the best internet package you have. And it's only 20 Mbps up. On some good days, it's 30. There's not really much I can do about it, sadly. I could potentially look for a better internet provider, but I don't know.
It keeps kicking me out. I'm gonna try leaving and rejoining.
Oh, but there we go,
There we
chat.
go.
This is how you properly hatch a sniffer. You got to put it on top of a moss block. Here, let me remake the room. I could potentially fix it. All right, it is made. Hi, Mom. Hello. Chat's borked on screen too. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right.
I think I'm in.
I really don't know what's going on with my internet.
Eventually.
Granted, OBS did just have a massive update, and that could have broken everything as well. I don't know. I don't know.
Very possible. Possible. Okay. Alright, it says I'm in.
Okay.
But I don't see you. Maybe because I'm not in the right room. I don't know. Let me try leaving and rejoining. Oh, I just joined and then I left. Oh no. There we go. I'm connected. We're good. Maybe. Oh, I left and now I'm here. Okay. Okay. Anyway, what were we talking about?
So, we were talking about... There you are.
There we go.
So, Dream got into some drama.
Oh, yes.
And I know you're very passionate about this because you are... so you didn't really follow the Dream SMP stuff, but like... You know of it.
I was a Dream SMP girly.
Okay, you were.
No,
okay, never mind.
I'll let you. Girly. This is my thing.
You explain it then.
Okay,
give the overview.
Yeah, this is my thing because I was a Dream SMP girly. I started watching towards the end of 2020. So this was like during like the height. So I started watching during like the height of everything. So do you want the long story or the short story?
You know what? Let's go for the long. I don't know how long you've got tonight, but you can go for the long story because this could easily go on for a couple of hours.
I mean, I got church in the morning, but it's okay. Anyway, so the long story. It starts from the very beginning. Because Dream and his buddies decide to make the server, they call it the Dream SMP. But keep in mind, it's called the Dream SMP. And keep in mind, Dream is plastering his name to all of this, but then we don't know this at the time. It's 2020. We don't know this at the time. He's not the one paying for the server. That is paid by another content creator who he was friends with named Bad Boy Halo. Keep this in mind. Remember, it's all Dream SMP this, Dream SMP that. His name is plastered all over this, but he's not the one paying for the server, paying for the upkeep. Just tuck that away in the back of your brain. So they make a server. They start inviting creators onto it. Two of those, which are going to be two of our main key component players in this story, is TommyInnit and Tubbo, two British boys from, I believe, one's from Nottingham, the other was from another area, but just two British boys. At the time, they were invited to the server. They were anywhere between 15 and 16 years old. Right. In 2020. And at that time, Dream was 2021. So children and grown adult.
Right. Already kind of a red flag, especially considering all of the other stuff that's going on.
That's already an issue. Yeah. That's already an issue in of itself. So they get on, the server starts blowing up because Tubbo and Tommy were streaming daily. It was they were grinding it out. It was the peak of COVID. No one else had anything else to do. Other content creators end up getting added later on. Wilbur Soot, the guy who bit his ex.
Was that ever confirmed? I'm just curious. That was confirmed that he did that.
He admitted to it. So the guy who bit his ex was added. Technoblade was a part of the Dream SMP up until his passing. Rest in peace, the blood for the blood god or whatever. But all these people join. It's the height of its popularity. Now things start going awry. I'm gonna be honest, things start kind of going sideways after Technoblade passes. People kind of stop talking to each other. There seems to be slight jabs at one another, and everyone's kind of going and everyone else is what's going on? I thought all of our content creators were friends. They weren't. Spoiler alert. This continues for a couple years, and now we are in our year 2023. We're not at 2025 yet. We're in our year 2023 when a content creator by the name of Katie Bugs comes out with a stream giving a testimony on how at a party, George Not Found, Dream's best friend and who still lives in his house, sexually assaulted her.
Yes, I remember this. I remember this being a whole big thing, and a whole bunch of people just didn't care. Well, I know a lot of people in the Dream side cared, but a lot of the commentary people were just bro, why were you? I just remember a lot of people outside of the Dream sphere didn't take it seriously whatsoever.
So she comes out, she's I was sexually assaulted by George Not Found. He makes initially an apology. Which is the equivalent, when you apologize, that's the equivalent of admitting guilt.
Yes.
When you're apologizing for something. And people are oh my gosh, hope she's okay. But then people started nitpicking her testimony and then started to sway against her. And it was only after people started nitpicking that George Not Found tried to spin it around and go well, no, I actually didn't do anything.
Yeah.
So that's that whole situation. Now, where is Dream this whole time for his best friend? First off, he makes a massive long statement. I'm talking about how we should believe all victims and everything. That SA is a very serious thing, but still keeps the guy that's accused of SA in his house. To me, that's just weird. If you're going to say believe all victims, but then keep the guy accused in your home. Dream then gets his own slew of allegations, and because everyone at this point is kind of going oh, Dream cringe, they believe it initially. He has to make a very long video debunking everything. I want to make that very clear. His allegations were debunked.
Yes, the ones that were about him.
Yes, his allegations were debunked. We're not saying he did anything, but I want to make it clear. George Not Found came out and said that that what he did wasn't true, but it was not debunked. It was never debunked. And Katie at one point retracted, but then she doubled down. So we don't know the truth. We don't know the truth on that. We don't know the truth because there's been no evidence for innocence or guiltiness on that end. The fact that it's even like a thing is a thing in of itself. So that all happens. This is also after the point Dream has done his vase reveal to the cringe of the masses.
Was that really after this? I thought it was before all this happened.
So the Katie Bug situation went down after he face revealed.
Okay.
So Dream has face revealed by this point. And I'm gonna be honest, I was there for the face reveal.
Me too.
He dropped that mask. I was like, really? I was like, you average. I was like, you mid. I was like, this is mid. This is so mid. Because he had been hyping this up. I was like, this is mid. Now, was I saying like, oh, this is mid? Like, this is mid, like, ragging on him? I was initially, no. I sat there in the initial face reveal and I was like, you do not look like what was in my brain. Now, I wasn't now look and listen. I was not expecting like this perfect, like chiseled god of perfection or anything. I don't think anyone really was, unless if you were delusional. But I was expecting like a conveniently attractive person, right? That's what I was expecting. Someone that was conveniently attractive. We didn't get that, so I was just confused.
Do you want to know what I was expecting? Because I occasionally browse the fruit farms, and they were very confident that they had gotten a picture of his old face, and the one where he was like super duper fat.
Yeah, where he was sitting on the bleachers.
Yeah, so
that was confirmed. That was confirmed by him. Yeah. He said in that video, he was like, "Yeah, that picture was me."
Yeah. And I saw, like, when I saw that, I was like, you know what? He did kind of lose a lot of weight, but that chin, bro.
The chin. I know. It's the chin. It's the chin.
There's just some things that losing weight can't fix.
The chin. It's the chin. I know. Well, I feel like I've seen his front-facing profile, and it ain't that bad. He just kept, like, showing his side profile.
Yeah,
it was weird. I was very confused. Anyway, reeling it back in. The Katie. Oh, there's a warden, by the way.
A warden?
Yeah.
In the base?
It's on your stairs.
What?
I'm not lying. And it's like staring at me.
Oh, that's not a warden.
Right there.
No, that's not a warden. That is the creaking. Have you not played? Have you not seen the new update?
Oh no.
Yep. So this is the creaking here. Don't mean apologies for the deviation, chat. This guy right here will stand perfectly still when you're looking at him, but when you look away, like Weeping Angel rules, he will attack you.
Oh well, yeah. I guess I have like the wrong resource or something.
Well, you're not in survival, so.
Because I see a warden. It's fine now.
Yeah, but no,
well, I think it's something with the resource pack.
Wait, it actually looks like a warden? That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, no, I think it's something with the resource pack.
Anyway. I see.
Oh well, c'est la vie. Anyway, getting back on track. On track. The Katie Bug situation happens. That's everything. Like everything goes to shit. Like Dream expose. Like everyone's exposing everyone. It's like Dream is like, I didn't do this. Puns is like, I lived with Dream and he did this, and Dream is like, well, I lived with Puns and he cheated on his girlfriend, and Puns is like, we didn't cheat, we were in a mutually toxic relationship, we did not part amicably, but we're doing much better, like, stop lying on my, like, the community went, like, everything blew up in everyone's faces, and we all sat here and we're all like, man, if only we had Technoblade right now, because that was the glue.
Oh, baby sniffer.
That was the glue, man.
Baby sniffer.
That was the glue, man. So that all happens. K-pop situation happens. And then actually things kind of calm down. 2024 is, it's like 2023, 2024 is when the Brighton Biter situation happens with Wilbur.
Just curious real quickly, what do you think of that situation? Because like
I think I am happy that Shelby got out of a very bad situation where she had a boyfriend that was biting her. And I think he got what he deserved. That's how I'm gonna work.
I'm like, because here's the crazy thing. I watched Soot House for the longest time until they stopped making videos, and I was really sad when they stopped making videos because I liked Soot House and I kind of liked some of his content. To hear that he was just a biter, and I was just like, huh, that's interesting.
Like not even like it wasn't even like a kink thing. He just bit.
Yeah, I think it's just like I think it's a mental thing, but it's just
It had to be. But there was also other things wedged in there. It was like he was emotionally abusive and everything on top of that. So there was more attached to the biting than just the fact that he did that.
Yeah.
He was also like generally not a good guy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when that happens. And from there, now you're wondering, where does Tubbo and Tommy come into play again? Well, now the boys are now grown up. It's been 5 years. So now they're 20, 21. They are now grown, but they have grown up in their later teenage years experiencing all of this. And for especially Tommy specifically, people like Wilbur and Dream were his mentors at the time. So for his mentors to be having tons of allegations and some of it confirmed allegations against them, I'm gonna say very clear, I have a bias.
Yeah.
I can only really imagine how that affects someone's mental health in that instance, having to like experience your later teenage years watching the people you look up to like turn out to be not good people.
Yeah.
So that's all happening. But then this is where they start branching away from Minecraft content. They still do Minecraft content, but we're going to focus in on Tommy because he decides in 2024, he goes off the internet for the whole year. And instead decides he wants to pursue comedy. And that's like the career he wants to go into. So he takes a year away from content creation, away from the internet to work on his stand-up comedy, to get him ready to do things like touring and stuff. So he goes on tours, and in general, he is doing what he wants to do.
That's the nice way of saying it.
Yeah. He is pursuing his career. He's pursuing the career he wants to do. And honestly, good for him for getting out of Minecraft, in my opinion. Now, during this time, he makes a video called if YouTubers were honest. And in one segment, during this time, in 2024, Quackity, a YouTuber I have watched from the beginning of his channel, like 11 years ago. I am a Quackity OG. He makes an SMP called the QSMP, Quackity SMP, that is a universal server. And Dream, apparently, after the end of the Dream SMP, was then announcing he had an SMP called the USMP, the Universal SMP. That was a server.
I remember this. I remember this drama because like they like, there was like a big thing where like they both announced it like at the same time, and like people are like, oh my gosh, is Dream stealing his idea? And they both have to come out like, no, we both probably just had the same idea at the same time. It can happen. No. Like it was such a non-drama. No, am I wrong?
No, but that's so you were right in the beginning, and then the second half happened. So the second half is when it's announced at the same time. Dream messages Quackity on Discord, and he's like, "Hey, saw you like you're doing QSMP, like like he's trying to like extend. He's like trying to like kind of like snoop around. He's trying to snoop for intel. Quackity leaves him on red.
Which is what you should do with somebody like Dream.
Which is what you should do. My unbothered king, Dream, then makes the Twitter article.
I remember this.
Century. Yes, so he makes that. That's the response where he's basically like, I did this saying Quackity's not talking to me and everything else. Nothing. Quackity never made a statement about any of the drama ever.
Yeah. Like Dream acts like a little bitch and Quackity just is quiet.
He never made a response. He never made a response this whole time. He never made a single response. He still hasn't made a response. We'll get to that. We'll get to that later. So that happens. And that's when people really start to not like Dream. Like he's had these allegations. His best friend has had allegations that are not proven, but are not unproven. Things are just not looking good. He has officially, we can call it, fell off. Now we are in the year 2025.
Yes.
Now we are in the year 2025. Tommy and his friend Jack Manifold have a podcast called Shut Up, I'm Talking. Now, if you like to listen to British people just shit talk, it's a great podcast. I listen to it on Patreon. They just shoot the shit. It's funny, in my opinion. It may not be. It's not everyone's cup of tea, and that's totally okay.
I will say, as an anti-British person, I might not like it, but that's personally just me. Listen, as somebody who spilled, as somebody who spilled the tea, I am very avidly anti-British. I only live like a couple British people. All the rest of them seem, for some reason, to upset me.
Would you like me if I was British?
I would say that you would probably be all right if you were British.
Okay.
I know. Okay. Here's the problem, though. I don't have to think that because I know you're not. You're a full-blooded American.
I am American.
You're American.
American. I'm Texan. Yeehaw.
Exactly.
Anyway.
You're the furthest from a British that could ever be.
I am the furthest thing from a Brit. That is very funny.
Like there's so many degrees of separation. Like you are the gun-toting Texan, whereas the British can't even have a knife that's sharper than a butter knife.
Wait, who is this person in chat saying Junie's simping for half of the people mentioned so far? What? No.
Chat, you have to understand.
Pause because pause. Because no, we don't like Dream in this household. We don't like George Alfad in this household. Tommy and Tubbo are like, I don't know, they're way younger than me. First off, well, not way younger. They're like 2 years younger than me. But
yeah.
Like, I'm 23. Like, I ain't that much older than them. But it's like, nah. I am just happy they are finding success that is not in Minecraft. Okay? There's a difference. Anyway. And so in our year 2025, starts with the Shut Up, I'm Talking podcast. It's a good podcast if you like British people just shooting shit. But other than that, you ain't gotta say. So, from there, they're talking about I think they're doing in New Year's handing out little funny awards, and one of them is most hated award, and Tommy goes, "Oh, I can think of my person right off the top of my head, Ms. Kiff," and then he goes into this whole thing. He goes let me see if I can find the clip. Pause.
Okay.
But he says, yeah. He says,
while you look, I'll just say, chat. Listen, chat. All right. Unlike some of you who might all be old Minecraft guard like me, who liked all of the other people. And here's the unfortunate thing, chat. If you liked Minecraft for any reason, you can't say that your Minecrafters were cool, because half of the people from the old Minecraft era turned out to be pedophiles. And the rest of them just kind of fell off. So. I'll be honest with you, the old guard and the new guard of Minecraft really aren't different. There's just a couple of different crimes that they did differently. Unless you like Captain Sparkles. Captain Sparkles has a girlfriend now and is living the best
Captain
life.
Sparkles is awesome.
Mm-hmm. Like if you liked him, I remember when he was at 1 million subscribers. That's how long I've been subscribed to that man. So I'm way old school when it comes to Minecrafters. But no, chat, listen. all your favorite Minecraft people are not really any different. For the most part. No judgment. Dan TDM. I never watched Dan TDM. I know he was like the whole minecart thing or whatever. I don't know. I just remember, did you ever watch that Melon Minecrafter? I think their name was like Basher and like
Basher, yes.
Dude, that whole story was freaky as fuck. That guy like screamed so hard on the screen. It was crazy. Apparently that guy unfortunately died of COVID. It was really unfortunate to hear. But that man was crazy. Oh.
Let's see.
I do impression of Stampy. Stampy was all right. Well, the problem with Stampy isn't that there was no issue with Stampy, but he had a friend that was allegedly like, he had a friend that was allegedly getting into some stuff. So, like, Stampy was fine, but his friend was like, a little weird. Dan TDM is proof not all Brits are bad. I don't know. Market is still out on that one. I'll have to get back to you on that one. Again, I'm just too American for them. I had a family member. I was like talking to a family member on the phone, and they're like, you can't. They're like, I told them like I have racism towards British people, and they're like, well, you can't be racist towards British people. You're also European. I was like, no. The separation of sea is enough for me to be racist towards them. All right, I hope you understand. I am racist towards the British. They didn't understand it was a joke, but. Oh goodness. Some friend that had a banjo skin. Yeah, I can't remember specifically, but like Stampy had a friend that got caught, and I don't know what it is when it comes to Minecraft and weird people on the internet, but like there were so many of them. It was kind of scary.
All right, I'm not finding the clip, bro.
I mean, if you just want to paraphrase, that's totally fine too.
I can paraphrase it. But Tommy is like, I have never, like, you ever just meet someone and hate them just on sight? And I go, so true. Have you ever just like met someone and looked at them and you were like, oh, I know I'm not gonna like you? You ever felt that like deep in your gut?
In real life, yes, but I've felt it way more with VTubers. Like, there's just been a lot of VTubers where I look at their profile and I'm like, I know I'm gonna hate you, so I'm not even gonna bother. Like, so many of them, and then I try not to be right later.
Like, it's like this is a feeling everybody has. So he goes like, you ever have like, you just know, you look at someone and you know it's hate on sight. And I was like, so true. He's like, yeah, I felt that way about Miskiff. Something at like they were at an award show. Miskiff came up to him, and for like Tom, it was like the way Miskiff kept trying to talk to him, and Tommy was like clearly showing he wasn't interested. So he was like, yeah, and that kind of like that just pissed me off. So that's like, yeah, you got the ick. And he was like, yeah, it just pissed me off. And it's really funny because Emiru, which is like one of the OTK people, right?
Yeah.
She later goes on and she's like, yeah, Miskiff was being annoying on her stream the other day.
I mean, okay, I don't know very much about Miskiff, but like, I want to say that he was involved in another drama when it came to OTK. And again, like, I don't know what it is about streamers and sexual assault, but I'm pretty sure, like, I don't think he was the one that was propagating it, but he was like protecting somebody. I don't quote me on that, chat, but like a lot of people. I don't know. I'm just gonna write that off because I don't have the specifics.
But so then Miskiff responds and basically like calls TommyInnit like cringe and everything. XQC reacts to all of it. So XQC is like the real catalyst here.
That's what I heard, yeah.
XQC calls Miskiff and Tommy cringe. But rather than just saying like Tommy, I believe XQC... No. XQC calls him cringe. Tommy goes on Twitter and goes like, oh, he's like just throwing like a Twitter jab. He's like, oh, you call me cringe, but like you're shaking hands with the president, like Donald Trump and everything. Like haha Truppy joke. Just throwing like slagging.
I actually
Like,
have
slagging.
that here. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
like-
actually have this here. So I'll share my screen real quick here.
It's like your general like Twitter clap back. Nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Nothing out of pocket.
To be honest with you, though, the fact that XQC was wearing a shirt that has Donald Trump's face on it, is that accurate? Oh gosh, I hope that's not accurate because I swear he was not wearing a shirt with Donald Trump. That can't be real. That can't be a real shirt that XQC. XQC, if he did wear that,
he would wear that. He would wear that.
Then yes, XQC
totally
is
wear
cringe.
that.
Yes, but like again, like meeting the president, is it kind of cringe? Maybe, but I don't know. I feel like it's not. I don't know.
But like he says, like to be more cringe than Tommy, it's like pretty hard, but you did it.
Mhm.
And this is where our little green friend jumps back into the fray
Yeah.
with this meme. So, for everyone wondering, comes out of left field.
Oh, you cut out there for a moment.
By the way,
There you go.
like comes out of left fucking field with this one. No one mentioned him. No one brought him up. This was unprovoked. And I have heard it phrased in multiple different ways, in ways that I agree with when it comes to like the meme that Dream sent. And I'm going to summarize it in the way that I think is best. When you are a content creator, it is so important to know your audience.
Mhm.
It is so important to know your audience. The current Minecraft fandom, and especially the Dream SMP fandom, is a very progressive fandom. It is very progressive.
Oh, you're cutting out there a little bit. Hold on a moment. What the heck is going on here? Speak.
Hello?
Hello. Okay, you're good there.
Okay. So, it is so important to know your audience as a content creator. The Dream SMP fandom is very, 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 very progressive. If you are going to be a creator in this space, you have to understand that and you have to adapt to it.
Yes.
Or else you're going to get the response we got with this meme.
Yes. Now, because here's the thing. Like, I have no issues with this. I think it's kind of funny. However, my audience would also think that this is kind of funny. If I tweeted something like this and be just in a shit joking manner, my audience would think that that's funny because that's my audience. I know for a fact that's not Dream's audience or the audiences of the people around him.
Exactly not. And even like me and then the people in my audience, we would look at this, we'd go, that's a little cringe.
Yeah.
It's a little cringe, like a little unnecessary. So it varies from creator to creator, varies from demographic to demographic. And in Dream's fandom, Tommy's fandom, because basically he directed this at Tommy's fans. Tommy is 15 million subscribers strong.
Yep.
So he R-worded 15 million people.
Okay.
On Twitter.
There's 2 R words here. You made that sound way more unfortunate.
Oh no.
I don't think Dream has that capacity. I'm just telling you right now.
Don't clip me.
I don't think Dream has that capacity. I'm sure you would think he does, but I don't think he does. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
You just
Be
call
so
it.
for real.
You just say what Elon Musk says. Was it subtarded? I think that's what Elon Musk said.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But how about our slur?
There we go. That works if you want to use it.
That's the better variant. He
A lot of
called 15 million
endurance.
people. Oh my gosh. He called 15 million subscribers the R slur. Myself included, by the way.
Yeah.
Myself included. So Dream has called me a slur, everyone.
And how does that make you feel?
Cringe for him. I mean, like, I don't care. But clearly his audience, Tommy's audience was like, Dream's audience was like, that ain't the play, chief. Tommy's audience was like, oh, hell no. And if you noticed on the meme, the person standing in the middle is Dream SMP stance.
Yep.
So I know we just said he called 15 million people the R slur. However, across multiple platforms, Dream SMP stands are way above 15 million. It's closer to probably anywhere from 30 to 50 million.
Yeah.
So I don't know how you get to that point, but the thing that makes this cringe isn't even necessarily the meme itself. It's the fact that he sent it unprovoked, first off.
Yeah.
But then this is completely unprovoked. And no one prompted him for this. So there's that. But then the second part that makes it way more cringe was his response on Reddit after he quickly deleted this meme.
Yeah.
So, and I have that response pulled up somewhere.
Is it the second link here?
Yeah, because I sent them in chronological order.
Let me make sure I don't have a Reddit account. Okay, I do.
So I can, and I'll read it out for anyone who's just listening as a podcast. So it says, genuinely still confused on what the rules are. Honestly, not trying to be obtuse, but multiple people go viral calling me the R slur, and everyone explains that it's okay because they're neurodivergent. So then I see a meme that uses it and post it and get absolutely throttled for it. Obviously, it's the internet being disingenuous, but that doesn't completely invalidate anyone that might be upset by it. Most people calling me ableist for using it are the same people that lit off fireworks when Nicholas Cantu was the slur slinging slasher.
I hate it.
I'm gonna start using that.
The slur slinging slasher. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna start calling Mizu that.
Brackets, including Tommy's closest friends. It's either okay or it's not okay. The double standards are infuriating. I have my own reasons for having a problem with Tommy going around being the internet police, and was expecting to get a lot of shit for going after poor Tommy that lies about me constantly. But obviously I had no intentions at attacking every Dream SMP fan. I think that's a lie, in my opinion. Or being ableist. Lamau.
I agree.
It was a dig at Tommy's fans because somehow the worst of the extreme SMP stans have congregated all to make up lies and shit on other creators, and Tommy feeds right into it to promote his Patreon, shows, book, or whatever else he's currently promoting because he has absolutely no backbone. Either way, my lesson from this is that Twitter is somehow even less reasonable than I thought in the first place. Oh, and don't use the R slur under any circumstance, even if you see a funny meme and you're autistic.
Wait, is he saying that he's autistic?
He claims to have a diagnosis.
Oh my gosh, chat! What?
He claims to have a diagnosis. Lesson learned. Hopefully I can be forgiven. Back to Cody.
Okay, chat, we're gonna have a poll. All right, there's 144 of you in here. I need your it is Dream-tistic. Yes.
Does
no.
he have the Junie is over party?
Chat, is he autistic? Is he? I need to know this because, like, if he actually says he has a diagnosis, like, that makes it funnier.
He claims to have a diagnosis.
So that's what the point is. Gotta hide that tism face. Most autistic people have a face.
He claims to have a diagnosis. My thing is so even then, even with having a diagnosis, he's like, oh, I'm reclaiming it. But isn't reclaiming supposed to be not calling other people the slur and using it predominantly on yourself because you're reclaiming it by calling yourself the slur?
Yeah.
Isn't that how reclaiming works?
To be honest with you, I just use it in reference to being like, guys, don't be retarded like me. That's how I use it.
Yeah.
Occasionally I will call other people it, but for the most part, like, I have a funny anecdote, but like I want to save it for later.
Okay. So that was his Reddit response.
Mm-hmm.
This is where we start. This is where we start getting into the VODs.
Okay.
This is where the VODs begin.
Okay.
Because remember our friend Tubbo. Remember our friend Tubbo.
Yes.
Our friend Tubbo, Tommy's bestie. So Tubbo, being the only person willing to actually have a stand-up conversation about it, about like the situation, not even like this, not this specifically, just having like the beef, like willing to talk out the beef.
Yeah.
And understanding, come to some sort of consensus, goes live on Twitch on his account to cover the drama because Tommy, oh my gosh, because Tommy gets a screenshot of Dream's Reddit posts it to Twitter. Battery quote retweets the screenshot for someone else, and he goes, "He can call me many things, but don't call me poor."
Wait, who said that? Was Dream that said that?
No, that was Tommy, because you see in the Reddit post he says poor Tommy. So Tommy goes, "You can call me many things, but don't call me poor."
That's funny.
I think that's hilarious. But Tubbo goes live.
Uh-huh.
And he's covering the Twitter, he's covering the drama, he's covering it. He's going through the Reddit post and everything. He kind of gives his review. This is him going. So obviously, I would say if you're gonna click through the VOD, I would find the most replayed part and look through that because that's him covering the Reddit post and the meme itself.
Oh, right here.
Yeah. So that's where that starts.
Oh gosh, how much of that do you? Oh gosh, it goes on for a while. How much of this do you want to watch? It's an hour long.
I would literally just watch the most replayed section.
Okay.
So like from that 17 to the wherever it ends. I don't know.
Okay.
Because that's him talking about the tweet. This is his perspective. I don't know how long that is, but I can check real quick.
Okay.
There's like from 17. It's about 1 to 2 minutes.
Okay, we'll start playing it here, and I'll let you tell me when you feel like we can stop here. All right?
Okay.
Okay.
Know what I mean? And I feel like it's crazy to then do the full one. It almost feels like rage bait. I think this is crazy. This feels like rage bait. This feels like deliberate fucking rage bait.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be surprised.
It does feel
if,
like rage
he
bait,
drops
honestly.
like a new Witty video.
I'm sorry. I hate to laugh.
It's
the way he says it, I just can't.
It's the British. You're in for a lot of British.
Oh, I listened to Chud Logic for a hot minute talking about this too, so like I'm already used to it. But it's like, oh fuck.
The Brits.
Oh fuck.
Something like that. Or like if he's going down like the alt-right pipeline. You know what I mean?
That took me out. I will admit that did take me out. Now chat, you gotta remember their demographic, chat. You gotta remember the demographic. You gotta remember the demographic here.
Okay. I don't remember.
Listen, y'all gotta remember this is entirely out of the wheelhouse, okay? You gotta remember. Some of it's really funny.
I'm trying to remember who it was, but like, didn't they have a friend who decided to move over to Kick? And then they were all blasting this friend.
Sapnap.
Was it Sapnap? Yeah, so Sapnap moves to
That was
Kick.
one of Dream's friends.
Yeah, he moves to Kick, and they're all like, you can't do it, it's transphobic over there, you have to think of your audience. And I'm just like...
Well, the thing is well, they weren't... Well, here's the thing. They weren't wrong because he moved to Kick and his numbers fell off.
Yeah.
Dude, they weren't wrong.
No, I'm not going to disagree. I just like remember that and being like, man, this sounds so cringe to say, bro.
Yeah. All right.
Holy
All right.
fuck.
Come on, Tubbo, get to your point,
Like, this
please.
is the same guy that did, like, the DNF.gay, like, domain to buy his Pride merch. Like,
That is
I
very
just don't...
true.
What's the story behind that?
So DNF is Dream Not Found. It's the gay ship between Dream and George Not Found, his current roommate. And they leaned into it and then made a DNF.gay, and it links to Dream's store with all his Pride merch, where 10% of the proceeds, I think, goes to the Trevor Project. I'm pretty sure.
I'm sorry. Oh man, where has this stuff been my whole life?
But also, I actually am going to tell you, keep the DNF.gay thing and like this Pride merch stuff in the back of your head.
Okay.
Because for the longest time, Dream has called himself unlabeled, which puts him under the LGBT community.
Unlabeled.
Community.
Isn't that like
Yeah,
non-binary?
Sexuality. So he doesn't specify his attraction.
Oh, okay.
So that technically puts him under the umbrella. And remember, we're dealing with a very progressive demographic. So that's a very valid label. Non-label label.
I'm just gonna say it.
Moving on.
Dream is definitely gay. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think he's definitely gay.
I just don't like... I don't understand.
You don't understand, bro. I'm lost too.
Like,
We're
I
lost
just
in
don't
the
get it.
sauce.
That's my issue. Wait, I forgot about that. Dude, is that still a thing?
Oh, is he gonna look it up? Yes, please bring it to me. I want to see
Does it still go
this.
to his merch store? Oh, maybe he hasn't renewed the domain. No, it still goes to the merch store. It just went to the merch store. This is what I'm saying.
Oh my god.
Wait, that's a thing? I know. Like, I just don't get. What?
Holy fuck.
What? Oh, you're gay? Okay, buy my merch. Like, and then just because that is the same community, bruh. And then onto this Reddit post, which I haven't actually read yet.
Now
I
we're
haven't
getting to
actually
him
read
reading the
this. I
Reddit
thought I'd just
post.
read this on stream.
Okay,
So you know
really
it's
quickly,
legit.
the
This
server
is-
owner is gonna restart the server. So
Okay.
yeah, just letting you know.
Sure.
Genuine reaction.
Holy fuck.
So
I'll open the link in a tab.
this is where we start getting a little more
It
serious.
says,
Okay.
genuinely still confused her on what the rules are. Honestly, not trying to be obtuse. Multiple people go viral calling me the R word. Yeah, I think that's also bad. I don't feel like that needs to be
it's funny.
said. But like I said, it's different communities have different language and basically different social standards, I think, is the main thing. And it's
he
about
gets
being in
it.
tune.
No, yeah, he gets it. Like 100%. Like, here's the thing. I know what my audience, what audience I could probably cater to. And if I wanted to go super duper hardcore left, I would know how to go to them as well. But
Exactly.
the major problem, chat, that I think that everybody's asking what Dream did wrong. Dream pulled an iDubbbz basically, only in reverse. If that makes sense. I don't know if you would agree or disagree with that, but he basically pulled an iDubbbz.
Kind of. I could see the connection.
Like, you know, like iDubbbz, he walked around screaming "Enfig" all the time, and then now he's iDubbbz of today. And Dream basically kind of doing the same thing, only Dream walks it back so damn hard. It's hilarious. Like whiny bitch behavior, in my personal opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Like he needs to choose stance.
It's what we call attention getter.
Yeah, pretty much.
With your own audience and not so incredibly detached. Everyone explains that it's okay because they're neurodivergent. Yeah, but see, I don't buy that. I don't feel like that's like, okay, obviously I'm not autistic. I don't have ADHD. I'm just dyslexic, which is a type of neuro.
Okay, you can't say that. and then followed up by saying that you're dyslexic because it's just gonna make me laugh. I'm not trying to be mean, but has had autism here at Lucky Entertainment. That's not helping you out here, bro.
We're not at the actual. The thing is, we're not at the actual part.
Yeah. That's fair,
It
that's fair.
matters.
Oh fuck.
Divergency. I still don't think I still wouldn't use that word, bruh. Like I don't
There's
know.
also
I don't know if it's because of
a
my upbringing.
cultural difference, because I learned while I was like looking at all this, I learned that in Britain specifically, the R slur is actually held heavier over there than in the States.
Really?
I did learn that actually. So that also plays into why like Tommy and Tubbo specifically are like, dude, you can't say that, because
Right.
it's held to a different standard in even like their home country. So that's just an interesting little thing that I wanted to point out. So whenever he's talking, there's that cultural context.
I can definitely see them using it in the older way that it was probably used then.
Like in Britain, it's used more as like an actual slur.
Yeah. No, yeah, I could definitely see that. They're a little bit behind anyway, but that's
And also, like, I know my mum would be so fucking disappointed in me if I use language like that, and naturally, I care quite deeply about what she thinks of me. We're like, you know.
Hey,
I do value someone that does like care.
Oh
what
no,
people
yeah.
in their family think.
No,
I think
yeah.
that's actually.
I just wouldn't admit it online.
All right, we gotta keep going. Else we're never gonna get through this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't buy.
Right.
I don't like
Lock
that
in.
because also I feel like at the minute, people just be saying shit on the internet. Like, you know what I mean? People just be saying shit on the internet. So like, people see they get in hot water and like, oh yeah, I can say this because this and this and this. Like, I think it's stupid. You can't reclaim a slur if it's used as an insult, I don't think. I think, like, dude, I just don't think so. Maybe that's just a me thing, but I just feel like there's a massive difference between using a slur positively and negatively. Like, I don't know, whatever. I think it's crazy he said it. I don't know what went through his head where he was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. It's gonna be fucking sick. I'm gonna get a shit ton of likes on Twitter.com. Like, bruh. So then I see a meme that uses it, and obviously I post it and get absolutely throttled for it because I don't know how you haven't comprehended the difference between like reclaiming a slur. Like, I can use the F slur, for example. Like, hey, I slept and make out with boys as a hobby. Like, dude, I wouldn't go up to someone randomly I don't know in the street.
This is very hard to not pause.
I wouldn't do that. Like, I don't even say the elongated
Lock
version
in,
of the
we
F
can do
slur
it.
because I don't like it. Because the issue is, it's so easy to be funny and not offend anyone. It's just so easy.
I disagree.
Like,
you have to
this
offend everybody
isn't
when
necessary.
you.
Like, it's just
I'm just
the
kidding.
language just isn't necessary as well. Like, you could have made a joke about this that just didn't use that word, and it would still hit the same. Like, it would still hit the same. You know what I mean? The word doesn't add anything or make it funnier. It just kind of makes you look stupid, which I think the issue is. So the reason you're throttled it is because you didn't make the distinction between using something like basically insulting 15 million people and using the word in like a more positive way. But I don't know how in this example you could possibly use the R slur in a positive way as well. I genuinely think it's got to be.
I don't
You
believe
can
it.
probably skip ahead. You can probably
Genuinely.
skip ahead like a couple. Like, I would just hit like your
Yeah,
key a
it's
little
gotta
bit.
be. I feel like it's deliberate.
hold
I
on.
feel like it's used to. I feel like it was used to. For using it are the same people that light off fireworks when Nicholas Cantu was that. That's the voice actor of Gumball, right? Well, I don't even remember. What
Yeah,
he
oh
said.
yeah, that's who Nicholas
Was
Cantu
the-
is, by
Yeah,
the way.
not everybody knows that. The voice of Gumball is kind of a crazy person. I'll be honest with you. I don't know where he is,
Yeah.
but man, that guy needed to chill the fuck out.
I just saw what you said in the side chat.
Oh, the chin.
We're too mean.
I'm not mean enough sometimes.
We're too mean. I'm not mean enough sometimes.
Here, I'm gonna. There we go.
Slur slinging slasher, including Tommy's closest friends. Did he say the F slur?
Yes.
He called him the R. I don't even remember.
did.
The
He
clip.
did.
He did.
And it was cringe because of how he did it.
I don't even
Well, he
remember.
was
the clip.
19 and
I don't
drunk and
remember
in
what
an
happened.
Uber.
That's, Tommy's closest friends. I think he's taken the wrong thing from that. I think probably, obviously I didn't speak about this because again, I didn't really care. Didn't involve me. You know what I mean? I
Good
think
idea.
basically it's not, you know,
Tubbo
they're
has
my
sense.
boys and I'm biased towards them, bruh. They're my boys and I'm biased towards them, okay? Also, in the back of my mind, I have a little bit. Now, I don't know if this is because I do have some kind of underneath level of resentment for Dream for how he's treated some of my closest friends. You know what I mean?
We're getting into
But
it.
also, obviously I don't like the use of slurs and I don't condone it, but also Nicholas is also like a child actor that was drunk in an Uber, and
oh no.
part of
My
me is
headphone-
like,
Huh?
My headphones. Oh no.
Oh,
There
okay.
we go. Fixed
dude,
it. There
dude,
we
I
go.
don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what you hear horror stories from the child actor industry, and I'm like, you know what? Dream in that situation was like the full-blown adult, and what? Nicholas was like 19. I'm like, okay.
Make your
Like,
point, sir.
video of a child actor online clearly like going fucking crazy. In the back of my mind, I'm like, don't get me wrong, 19 is still an adult, and you're still responsible for your own fucking actions. And I think I don't like what he said, and I think it's fucked up. But I think he's glitched onto the wrong thing. I think the Brighton gang wasn't necessarily celebrating him for the terrible things he said. I think they were celebrating him because they fucking hate Dream. Because of all of the shitty things he's done. And I think that was just a vassal for that hate. I don't think they were celebrating him being the slur-slinging slasher. Like, be so serious. Like, be so serious. It's okay or it's not okay. The double standards are infuriating. But there is no double standard here. I think he just misunderstands.
I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit.
Okay.
Why?
And see we can get to this
the
next.
trail of trust, because he got, I imagine.
Then
Now,
keep going a
I'm
little
out
bit.
of fact. Imagine if you're not friends anymore because of all this shit that's happened. Why would you message someone's mom? That's my personal right. I don't like
Oh,
it
go back, go
when
back, go
people-
back.
To use that because you're having a friendship falling out is weird as hell. It's weird as hell. Because obviously you're not friends anymore because of all this shit that's happened. Why would you message someone's mom? That's my personal right. I don't
Yes,
like it.
Dream
when people
messaged
betray-
Tommy's mother.
I did hear about that, and I believe that Dream talks about that in his video.
He talks about it. I don't know if in his video, but in his 3-hour VOD of him crashing out, he does. He shows the message. Ooh, when we get to that part, that'll be interesting.
Okay.
Because we can take a look at the screenshots so you can see the way Dream talks to people.
Yeah. Is there any more of this that you want to watch, or?
I could probably paraphrase it.
Okay.
There is, whenever Tubbo gets to the point where Dream basically says Tommy has no backbone, is when he starts to get really, really angry. because obviously like that's his best friend, and he talks about like if there's one thing like Tommy does have, it is a backbone because he's standing up to Dream.
Yeah.
And everything like that. So that's like the last portion. So Tubbo does that VOD. Tubbo does that stream. Talks about the tweet. He talks about the Reddit post, and then they go into some of like his Realms SMP. Then after Tubbo's first, after Tubbo's first thing, after his first stream, Dream streams, and Dream has the infamous crash out. Now, I didn't grab the link to this, but let's see if we can.
Does he show his face? Please tell me he shows his face.
No, he doesn't.
No, missed opportunity, man.
No. You don't understand. It's funnier this way.
Is he just playing Minecraft while he does it?
He did his entire stream in Minecraft.
Yes.
So someone saved this. So I just sent you the link.
Okay.
Like what? Like what? Like I genuinely.
Oh gosh.
Okay. So
gosh.
you need some context before we play this clip. So basically, he did this 3-hour stream. Oh, it's only 2 minutes. I played the whole thing.
You want to play it right now, or
full screen it for the homies?
all right?
You gotta listen to this. Anyway, so before we hit play, here's context. He goes live on a 3-hour stream playing a character called Detective Dream. And the whole concept is that Detective Dream is supposed to be an unbiased detective trying to figure out the truth. He's role-playing in this stream. Mans is role-playing. He's role-playing.
I have to ask, is that his house? Because I know he did a video where like he was like doing a thing in his house built in Minecraft. Is this his house built in Minecraft?
I get probably.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh, I hate this so much. Okay.
But he's playing Detective Dream. As you can see, he has a little trench coat and a hat on, like a pipe. He's playing Detective Dream. But there's so many times throughout the stream where he's like, and you know, Detective Dream shouldn't say this, but I'll say it as Dream. And it's like bros role playing his crash out for everyone to see. That's the context.
Mm-hmm.
You may play the video.
All right. Yeah.
Like what? Like what? Like I genuinely I don't understand what this image is in their head. Like that's also some of those things I said. Like we never had an NDA. We never had any contracts on Dream SMP. There was no NDAs. There was another like rumor that people made up afterwards. And like some SMP.
Was this music added in post? Please tell me it was. Okay, thank fuck. That would have just been way too much. Like at that point, I was just like, Dream, you're just like you're like shitting on a plate and telling me to eat it at that point. Like, oh, thank fuck. But he's doing all these zoom in. Like it's already bad enough that he's doing all these zoom ins and he's like.
The music was added later. Anyway,
and
by the way, I watched this live.
I think I remember you talking to me about that. Holy shit.
Yep. Anyway.
All right.
Team members spread that. Some Dream SMP members spread that. Like I'm pretty sure unintentionally that was something that Hannah Rose spread. Like, and again, Hannah, I'm not dragging her at all. I think she just heard the rumor from, I don't remember who it was. It was someone else, and then ended up like saying it to people, and then it became like a thing. And it wasn't like, that's just not true. That's not, it's just like a rumor mill that like goes, and then it adds to this image where all these things stack up. You're like, oh my God, this guy is evil. And he's a pedophile, an evil, racist, homophobic pedophile. And it's like, guys, please step back for a second, step back from your echo chamber, sit down, go back and like, if you have thoughts or things that you think, oh my God, all these building blocks to what you believe.
I can't, what the fuck?
make up this evil agenda, this evil person. It's like, just question them. Question the building blocks. Because every time I get into a phone call with somebody, I'll tell you what happens. I'll talk more specifics later. This is what happens. I've gotten on phone calls with many people. And there's one or two scenarios. Either one, there's like 5, 6, 7 different rumors and lies that I clear up in like 1 minute. That I go, wait, what? That's not true. Here's screenshots, here's evidence, here's this, here's that. And they go, oh my God, I got lied to. Oh my God, I didn't know that. Or the second scenario is that whatever they're talking about publicly, I push them on it. They don't know. They don't have anything. They say nothing, and then they go, oh yeah, I mean, I may be exaggerating a little bit on like that, but I still don't like you for these other reasons. It's like, well, okay, then don't like me for those reasons. Don't make people think that you don't like me for these other.
Oh, I found it also. So this is like after his original crash out. I have the original. So there's also that to look at.
We'll look at that afterwards.
Yeah, so we can finish.
Yeah, I need to get more water after this. Holy cow!
Whatever. Literally, those are the only 2 scenarios. I've never had a call that ended any other way than those. And I'll talk more about that later. But yeah. Anyway, so to me, it's like, yeah, it's just, it doesn't. It's aggravating. It's aggravating.
There you go. And that's not even the original. That's not even the real crash out.
Yes.
Oh, this is 1:31. Okay, before I do this, chat, I need
some water.
I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
I'll entertain. Anyway, hey chat. Oh yeah, this dude does talk way too fast. Be so for real. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. Anyway, what was the poll? Oh, so most of us say yes, some say no. If Dream is role-playing, is that considered Inception? Oh my gosh, you might actually be so true. You might actually be so true about that. That's actually so, like, profound. It's so profound of you. But yeah. And listen, folks, I dealt with this for 5 years. For 5 years, I've been in this. I have no clue what has happened, but that was funny. I know, right? And imagine, like, now I watched it live. So
you've gone through the emotional abuse for 5 years, and now you have to speak out. This is your story.
This is my story. I'm gonna release a Twitter thread. My trauma with Dream.
You know what sucks is you'll probably get a lot of attention for it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting. Interesting little side. Oh, go ahead.
Maybe I'll just tweet my trauma with Dream was taken, and then reply like this stream.
Oh fuck. Really, here's a little side tangent to kind of like cleanse the palate a little bit here. When we're talking about the TikTok ban, I guess not only TikTok was banned because they didn't ban TikTok, they banned ByteDance, and that includes not only TikTok, that includes CapCut and Lemonade.
Like, damn.
And that means that you can't play Marvel Snap right now. I don't know if anybody here actually touched or played Marvel Snap, but Marvel Snap is now banned.
Were you playing Marvel Snap?
No.
I don't even know what that is. But the one that does, like, the one for me where I'm like, oh man, like even more than TikTok, because I used it just for fun, and I also used it to like edit. Is I am actually like a little miffed about CapCut, for real.
Yeah.
Because that is what I used. Because I knew the UI, I knew how to operate it.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, great, I have to learn a new software.
Filmora's not bad. It's pretty.
I've heard about Filmora. That's probably what I'm going to end up going to.
Yeah, I own a perpetual license for it. I don't know if they still offer that, but like I've carried it because like I ain't no way I'm paying for a monthly service to export videos. I don't know. There you go, chat. You can't play Marvel Snap right now or use CapCut. I saw a lot of people really upset about that. Okay, let's get back into the autism here.
Let's get back to the second crash. Well, that technically was the second crash out. This is the OG crash out.
Okay.
Yes, guys. You know what? You know what I've came to do this stream? You know what I've came to do this stream, guys?
Don't come dream.
I've came to admit, finally, to all of my evil plan! It's come together! All of the members on the Dream SMP are under NDA! And they have been for years! And I've been siphoning every dollar they've made from all of the clout that I gave them! Because I made every single one of them! And
I really hope that he got some sleep after this, because it sounds like he needed it. Like, this is a Menhera moment right here. Holy cow.
You know, actually, I was like, where's Nosagi on this one?
Holy shit.
I was like, Nosagi would be all over this.
Yeah, he would be.
Their parents' numbers, and I will have them executed! Executed! If they say another bad word, they will perish. I will kill all of them. And also, secretly, I hate all of you. All of you. Because of your gender and your sex. And because I'm homophobic. I hate all of you. And I always have. You got me. But it's too late. It's gone through.
You can hear the furious clicking on his character.
Executed. I'll see you guys soon. In hell.
Oh my gosh. So that was the crash out. So that was the crash out.
I don't know what that was. I feel like I need to charge you for making me watch that.
Oh no. Payday is it until I think next week. So yeah. So he makes that stream. He crashes out. Tubbo reacts to the stream. A lot of shit goes down. But during Tubbo's reaction stream to Dream's VOD, Tommy, and this is where we're going to get into actual reaction, Andy.
Yeah.
Because these are the two videos we have to watch in their entirety.
Okay.
This is the Tommy video, where Tommy's calling out Dream, and then Dream's response.
Okay. I think I have that here. So is it this one?
The first one is from Tommy. And this is one, it's 6 minutes. Well, I think 5.
5.5, yeah.
5.5, yeah. So it's 5.5 minutes. These are the two videos we have to watch in their entirety, because this is where the two people involved are like confronting one another.
Yep.
So Tommy releases this.
All right.
Hello. This video is a message to Dream. If you've been off the internet the past couple days and haven't kept up, basically, if you're one of my subscribers, Dream has called you a slur. So deal with that how you want.
I will say, I did laugh whenever I first was watching that, and I was like, getting right to the point.
People might be mad at me for this, but like, I feel like he's trying to tell me that Dream. I feel like he's trying to tell me that Dream wants to have sex with me. Sir, I do not want to have sex with Dream. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Bad touch. Bad touch. Sorry.
Bad touch.
I can't take it seriously. Dream called you a slur. Well, really? Can he do it again?
Ew. Gross.
Oh, very.
Disgusting.
Okay, now look, I have Dream blocked on everything, and I intend to keep it that way. So Dream,
Pause.
hello mate.
The one, good job. You did what no one else on Twitter is willing to do when they disagree with someone. Congratulations.
Yeah.
You did the one thing that no one ever seems to do. Good job, Tommy.
Very, 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 very.
Let's just dive
All
right in,
let's keep
shall we?
going.
Let's talk about you calling all my fans the arslur. You can't throw around the arslur, mate. You just can't. My mum worked with adults with disabilities, and since I was 12, I
You
volunteered.
can't use that as an excuse. You're just gonna make me want to laugh at you, sir.
Remember, this is where we have to remember there's a different cultural context at play here.
Yeah, most people are gonna make fun of him for saying that. Most people. His 15
Most
million
people.
fans, no, but everybody else is.
Volunteered with her. These are real fucking amazing people who I think of like family, who actually get called this slur. And you do not just throw it around. It's impossibly immature and reckless and sets such a shitty precedent to everyone. Shame on you, man. In your stream you slagged off a lot of my pals. Come on, mate. I mean, my friends are all idiots, but they have bloody good hearts. However, with your group, I cannot believe how the George stuff from a year ago went down. I cannot believe the response to it online. It's disgusting. It's sexist, man. And you and your friends' references and the way you talk about women behind the scenes has been so sexist too. Shame on you guys.
Oh,
Now, mate.
so we have the context for that.
Uh-huh.
We have the context for that. So at least we have 2 instances of context for this. We don't know if there's more, but we at least have 2 confirmed instances. So, and they come from Ludwig, actually.
Interesting.
So Ludwig was like reacting briefly to all this stuff, as Ludwig does. And Ludwig goes, yeah, like, I don't fuck with Dream because he called one of my friends a whore. And when I confronted him about it, he sent me paragraphs upon paragraphs of like 5 pages worth of evidence, and it was all about a different girl.
What was the context? I know you really shouldn't just call a woman a whore in general unless she is acting like one, but I need to know the context.
They're like, it was, Dream claims it was in a joking manner.
Okay.
That's what Dream claims. Dream's like, it was joking. And Ludwig, and there's like, I think there's like a text between Dream and Ludwig out there where it's like, hey, even if it's in a joking manner, like, you don't know them, so that's like they're not your friend.
Mhm.
So that's not okay.
Mhm.
But essentially, Dream had like gone to defend himself with 5 pages worth of evidence, only for it all to equate to it wasn't the same girl.
Oh man.
So there are 2 women that Dream has called a whore.
Again, Chad, it will bear repeating. Most of you are going to think that there's no issue with this. And in the sphere that we cover, yeah, I think that, like, given proper context, I don't care. That's not the people
That's not the people.
that's not the group that we're observing right now, chat. The people that we're observing that you would probably laugh at yourself, they are the thing you have to understand is the problem stems from Dream being a snake in their group. That's it. And that's what's funny. I just have to bear repeating that.
Yeah.
Talk about me and you.
This is entirely like, if Dream was in the VTuber community, we'd go, oh, this is just another day.
Pretty much.
Let's be so for real.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Like, but I think, but then again, in the VTuber community, it takes some, like, with proof, grooming allegations to get someone out of here. So, I mean, let's be for real. So,
You've
we
basically
can't exactly call ourselves righteous.
Very accurate. Very, very accurate. Yeah.
With me, a dickhead. And look, pal, I have made mistakes, and I'm gonna make loads more. But the difference is, I give a shit. I'm trying. I'm putting in effort, and I really care. And I take responsibility when I've fucked up. Dream. 4 years ago, you were awful to me. When I was 16, you gave me...
I'm sorry. 4 years ago, you did this unimaginable horror to me. It was absolutely horrible, and I need you to feel bad. I'm just like, that's how it feels to me. I'm sorry.
I thought you were gonna do. See, I thought you were gonna go like because for me, it even made me laugh whenever I was watching initially, where he's like, "Dream, dream." I'm like,
yeah, yeah.
YouTube
Anyway.
advice, and you held that over my head for years. You didn't treat me like an equal, and you made me feel small. The Dream SMP, a lot of your success just wouldn't have happened without me. Streaming
and that
every
is a
single night
very
on the server
true
and
statement. That is a very true statement. That is like statistically true.
And I can believe that. So we really, he kind of does owe a little bit to Dream.
Well, no, I was saying Dream owes a little bit to Tommy for making that SMP as popular as it was.
Yeah.
As it was.
Yeah.
It would not have been as successful as it was had Tommy not been invited and had Tommy not been streaming on it as actively as he did.
Yeah.
And that can be proved with like data.
Oh,
if we were to dig into it.
Yeah. It's a little too autistic for me to dig into, but holy shit, it's amazing. Oh.
caring about everything as much as I did. And you made me feel small about that. And I was a kid. Shame on you, man.
That is very true. He was
and you
still a
knew
kid.
what you were doing. Because I've watched you do it to other people too. And if you didn't, and that was just an accident, then fucking hell, man. You called me a promoter of all my other projects I do in your Reddit post too. Yeah, man, are you stupid? Of course I promote all this stuff. But the difference between me and you is I actually give a shit. I put effort, my absolute best, into all these new things. I'm going to talk about my brilliant podcast because I'm really proud of it. Or the book I spent months writing. Or comedy. I mean, mate, I've ditched the internet for a year to do the rounds in tiny pubs, to do the stand-up comedy circuit the legitimate way, because of people like you. People who have ruined this space. And that takes balls. Courage. I'm not just selling USB baby photos or lazily designed merchandise, all right?
I know the context for that.
Yeah, for those who don't have the context, part of Dream's merch is there is a USB that you can buy that has baby photos of him on it.
Apparently that's his mom's idea, not his.
Yeah, I apparently, and we just now figured that out.
I find that cringe as hell, though.
Right? I'm doing the best with what I have. I'm nearly the age you were when you met me, and if I acted the way you did to a 16-year-old who looks up to you, I'd be so ashamed of myself, man. Now, finally, Dream, mate. You harassed my mum as she was going through a divorce, the worst time of her life. You tried to harm the relationship between me and my mum. And if we weren't best friends, with the shit that you were saying, you probably could have really harmed that, mate. You are like a proper movie villain. I have watched you take advantage of vulnerable people and use them to benefit yourself. I have watched you lie to fans, to me, to people, and take no responsibility afterwards. You are incapable of taking any criticism. You refuse to change anything about yourself. You reframe everything so that you are the victim. 4 years have gone by, and the rest of us have grown, reflected, really tried to better ourselves and learn after going through that incredibly overwhelming experience together. And you've reverted to saying slurs and punching down. It's not just me that feels like this about you either. Most YouTubers do. I'm just very loud about it. I really hope you're not a genuine bad person with a bad heart.
I really can't. Like, when he does the hard size. Like,
He's been doing that. I will be very honest. He has a very heavy sigh. He's done that since 2020.
I just... as somebody looking in it, just... Yeah.
He has a very naturally heavy sigh.
I believe it. Dream should be booted off the internet along with all the others. Do you think that would save the internet, chat? Do you think if we got rid of all the Minecraft YouTubers, it would save the internet?
I think we could keep Filza. He just works on his hardcore world. We could keep him. He actually did weigh in on the drama, by the way.
What did you say?
He did. Filza, he's on the Brighton boys side, but he kept it very simple. He was just like, watching like basically like the kids that I was like he put a lot of effort into trying to like protect. Now in like 2025, like standing up for themselves was like a proud moment for him, and he was happy for them. It was simple. It was simple. It was a very Filza.
Interesting. Anyway, we're almost done with this video. We'll just finish it out.
All right.
Mate, you need to get off the internet now. Go and get some therapy. Spend some time around your loved ones. Go on a walk. Look after yourself. You being an arsehole right now doesn't mean you will be one forever. But fucking hell, man. With great power comes great responsibility. And you just don't ever seem to take responsibility for your actions. Figure your shit out, man. Because how you behave right now is just not going to cut it. Right. Yeah, as I said, I am going on tour, doing my comedy to Australia, USA, and the UK. So if you want to see me in person making you laugh...
You think that's about it? Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. So I want you to notice, specifically notice the structure of the video. It's very clear he's reading from something, so he like thought his words out beforehand. He's reading from something. You can like see it in the way he looks at the screen. But other than that, there's no extensive editing. He's just sitting at his desk with his recording. He's just talking to the camera, or in this instance, talking to Dream, right?
Yeah.
It's very minimal and everything.
Yeah.
So now we're going to watch Dream's video.
Oh,
and I want you to notice.
Almost twice the length.
Almost twice the length, first off, but then notice the structure of the video.
No face cam whatsoever.
First off, no face cam. Second of all, fully edited.
Oh boy. I listened to this once. I did not watch it, so...
Tubbo and Dream were supposed to get into a call to hash things out. When Tommy dropped his video, Dream told Tubbo, hey, I'm not going to be able to call with you. I need to work on my response. And this is what was produced.
Oh boy. I'm excited.
TommyInnit posted a video yesterday that was titled Dream, where he said a lot of stuff about me that isn't true, but he did correctly criticize me for something that I want to apologize for before I respond to the rest of his video. I posted a meme on Twitter that used the R word, and I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. Genuinely.
Chat, I'm going to tell you right now, Dream is not sorry. This is something that he is
not sorry.
No,
he's sorry he got caught.
Yeah, this is something that he is okay with. And again, I have no, like, if this is you, I have no issue with it. You just got to know your audience. And Dream does not recognize that his audience is going to lynch him for this. I just don't get it. He doesn't get it. That's like his major malfunction, is that he doesn't know where he's sitting. It's like literally walking into into the hood and screaming the N-word. That's a bad idea.
That's exactly how I was like mentally describing it to myself. That was like, if I as a white woman walk into the hood and say the N-word, I would get the equivalent response as to what Dream did.
Yes. That is literally what he decided to do. That's what we call a stupid thing to do.
Exactly. So
yeah.
I think it's important to acknowledge right off the bat that that's not right. That's not how you should behave. I shouldn't have done it. Period. Now I want to talk about Tommy's video and why I was angry enough to post something so stupid. Tommy, you and some of your friends have been spreading.
And the music in. We gotta have.
See, I'm glad you picked that up. I'm glad you picked it up.
This is his video, chat. Like this is from Dream's own channel. Yep. 2.8 million views.
Keep a note on the music.
Holy fuck.
Spreading disproven lies about me for over a year and a half. When I had false allegations made about me, it was one of the hardest times of my life, and you and your friends decided that after I went through the hell of debunking them, that you would continue to spread, joke about, and support these lies. Don't believe me that you've been doing this? Let's just hear your own best friend confirm that this has been happening. I
get why he might be mad about the lies. That group being like, he's a pedophile all the time, which again, I don't like. I think we shouldn't joke about people being pedophiles unless we actually know for sure. Because, dude, the Brighton lot, I want to stop throwing out random strays and calling people pedophiles just for cheap laughs.
As you guys know, I made a video debunking those allegations, and after my video, the accusers even came forward and admitted that they were not true. I thought that would be the end of it, but for some reason, you and your friend group thought that you would kick me while I was down.
I genuinely think the friend group needs to stop calling Dream a fucking pedophile for cheap laughs. It's stupid to repeatedly call Dream a pedophile when it's not the case.
In your stream you slagged off a lot of my pals. Come on, mate. I mean, my friends are all idiots, but they have bloody good hearts.
Like, yeah, I know you're upset because they call you pedos, but they've got big hearts.
And you and your friends' references and the way you talk about women behind the scenes has been so sexist too. Shame on you guys.
I don't even know what this is about. You don't
So
provide
the
any context or evidence.
So here, this is a pause moment. Because if you notice in Dream's video, what did Tommy say in the video? In his video, that Dream has edited out for his video. The Katie bugs situation that Tommy brought up in his video. Dream has conveniently edited that part out and then asks, well, what's the context? Why am I sexist?
Yeah. No, yeah. That is very skeevy because he's hoping that people aren't going to watch the original or miss that. That's really interesting.
So
that's really, really interesting.
He deliberately edits that out. It also, I mean, in the Katie bug situation, it's like that's his best friend.
Yep.
And Tommy directly says, like, you and your friend group have been acting sexist. The response was sexist. So
yeah,
I just wanted to point that out.
Yep. I appreciate that. I didn't catch that. How sly of him? Yeah.
To what you're saying. TommyInnit, your racist behavior behind the scenes is unacceptable. You are a racist behind the scenes, and it's unacceptable. Shame on you. You're mad that I criticized your friends in a 3-hour-long live stream with screenshots and receipts of their not-so-good behavior, so you just make stuff up about my friends? I mean, you didn't have a problem interviewing Sapnap in one of your videos recently?
Sapnap! Well, Sapnap, you see, today I'm no longer TommyInnit, famed Minecraft YouTuber. I'm actually Professor Respect. Okay, well...
That,
Oh,
I'm sorry, that's just cringe. It just, I don't know. That's just me, though.
It's cringe.
That's
It's
just
just not
me,
your
though.
cup of tea.
Yeah.
You tried to interview George.
Wait, was he on camera with Hassan?
He has been on camera with Hassan. He did a bit.
Oh, bro, it's over. If you're on camera with Hassan, I mean this in the most joking attitude, but maybe Dream is right. That's a joke. That's a joke.
That is a joke. That is a joke. And this isn't with this. Dream is showing a clip from Hassan's stream trying to show that George was trying to like step away. And his Tommy was like nearby. But in reality, what happened here in this, because I want to say Tubbo cleared it up. The idea was that Hassan was walking over to Tommy, because you see Tommy's shoes, white shoes are right there.
Yeah.
He's walking over to Tommy to do the bit, and then George is like off in the distance. Tommy wasn't trying to talk to George. Tommy was trying to do his bit with Hassan and leave.
Right.
So there you go.
There we go.
He walked away because he didn't want to be in your video. So there's two options. Either one, they're not bad people, or two, you don't care enough to not profit off of them. Like, you'll be best friends with Logan Paul in private, but then the second it becomes beneficial for people to think that you don't like him, then all of a sudden you have a problem with all those shitty things that he's done.
He has booked another flight to Japan.
Dream be so for real. No one likes Logan Paul.
No, yeah. Nobody does. Not even Logan Paul likes Logan Paul.
Exactly. And like, you look at the screenshots of like Tommy's text. Tommy was just being nice and getting ghosted. So it would make sense for him to maybe not like the guy.
Yeah. Oh, goodness.
4 years ago, you were awful to me. When I was 16, you gave me YouTube advice, and you held that over my head for years.
I gave you YouTube advice because I thought that you were extremely talented, hardworking, and you had a big dream to be a YouTuber. And that's why with no expectations, we called for hours a day talking about YouTube, strategies, and ideas. And I never held this over your head. Most people...
I don't like the idea that they were in calls for hours on end in 2020. A 16-year-old and a 21-year-old for hours on end.
Wait.
I don't like that.
Oh my gosh. I just realized. Oh.
I don't like that. I don't like that. And then
oh my gosh.
I don't because yes, maybe you were talking about YouTube advice, but if you're on call for hours on end, let's be for real. Anytime you've had a call for someone that goes over an hour, you're done talking about the original topic and you've moved on. Be so for real.
There's potentials for little things, but like,
most of the time, if you're in a call with someone for hours on end, you're getting pretty personal.
Yeah.
People hearing that I helped you at all are probably hearing this for the first time.
Dream's
This
awesome.
don't make it look good.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Probably for the past, like,
And by
8
the way,
months.
Tommy is a teenager when he's saying that.
Yeah.
Once a week, me and Dream will have like a 2-hour call, and he just helps me.
Like, Tommy, there's no way that you actually believe this. Saying I was so terrible to you
Ew,
with no
I hate that
examples or
language.
any...
What language?
There is no way in your heart you actually believe this in your heart. Oh,
I mean,
I don't.
Dream is just not that eloquent, in my personal opinion. Even when he does scripted video responses like this, he's not really eloquent at it at all.
Well, he's trying to be empathetic, but he's doing his video so analytically, it feels so wrong.
Yeah.
It's no thank you. No thank you. No thank you.
Yeah.
Anything?
But
Like, if
also,
you don't
again,
think...
I have a bias. I hate Dream.
We haven't mentioned it before, chat. Junie hates Dream. I kind of hate him, Dream, too.
I
Maybe for
hate
different reasons, though.
Dream, and I hate Dream, and I do actually watch Tommy every now and again.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a bias. For once, I have a bias.
The person with no bias finally has one bias to speak of.
Yeah, and it's about Minecraft drama.
You know, I'll be honest with you. That's the most non-political thing that you could have have a bias on.
It's the most non-political thing to have a bias on.
Yeah. And I think that's fine.
So I am a biased person.
Yeah.
Saying I was so terrible to you with no examples or anything. Like, if you don't think that my intention was to help you, then what was my intention? Why did I do all of that?
The Dream SMP, a lot of your success just wouldn't have happened without me.
That egotistical sentiment is exactly what you're accusing me of. I think that the Dream SMP would have not been what it was without any of the creators that were on it. Everyone, including you, made it what it was. And I said that on stream the other day.
I'm not just selling USB baby photos or
Can you give a link to that? You've got a lot of links for other things. Just a little nitpick there. Just a little bit.
lazily designed merchandise, all right? I'm doing the best with what I have.
Tommy, you say that like it's a slight on me, when my entire merch brand was built by my family, in my hometown. Like, the reason there was ever a USB flash drive sold that had pictures of me on it was because it was my mom's idea, and Tommy knows that.
The package too.
A dream hoodie, but with me on.
All the
Again,
designers
he's
are
a
local
teenager
people working.
during this video.
Yeah.
He is not grown.
You know what, chat? I changed my mind. The old Minecraft guard and the new Minecraft guard are no different whatsoever. Whatsoever. I just...
I like how you called him the guard. I love it.
No whatsoever, chat. I'm sorry.
With my local family business. And this also let me make sure that all of my fans had a good merch experience.
That is really cool.
I didn't make the most money that way, but I'm happy that I did it. Tommy went with a merch company that actually had some really cool designs, with some very hardworking child laborers to make it possible.
Okay, so he's gonna also go into a little bit more in depth about this company. So the company is Revolt, like the company from the CoffeeZilla video.
Yeah, I know which one that is. Yep.
The company is Revolt. So Tommy, Tubbo, basically like the whole Brighton crew, they were working with Revolt. These creators got scammed of their money. Tubbo is one of the creators in the lawsuit who was not paid.
Yep, I remember that.
So they can't legally talk about it. And Dream is slinging out this accusation that Tommy's merch was manufactured with child labor when he can't legally defend himself.
That's just kind of a shitty thing to do.
And furthermore, the way Dream has worded this paints Tommy in a light that he knowingly worked with a company that was using child labor to make his designs. So Dream is writing the lines of defamation.
I'd have to get the elf lawyer for that one.
We'd have to get the elf lawyer for that one.
Yeah, have to get the lolly.
At the very least, he's writing the line.
Mm-hmm. Very much so. Very
and
much
further,
so.
And it's even more scummy that Tommy and Tubbo can't even truly defend against this accusation. Now, does it come out? Now, later on, and we'll talk about it more in depth, it does come out that Tommy's merch was never manufactured with child labor.
That's good.
Revolt had one instance of one creator having their merch being produced in a factory that utilized child labor, and it was none of the creators in question. They had one instance.
And
that was it. One instance. And Dream took it and ran.
Yeah. That's funny. That's about
without
right.
having all the details. That's about right for him, right?
Unfortunately, that company also scammed a bunch of his viewers, and multiple of his creator friends got scammed and literally never got paid, and the company went bankrupt.
The biggest creators in the world are at the center of a scam, and I don't know if I should talk.
See, he edits Tommy to be the top of that pyramid to make it seem like he's the head.
Oh my gosh.
And it's very scummy. It's very malicious editing.
This is funny. This is like...
Also the pictures.
This is why nobody takes Dream seriously anymore. Because I don't see him like collaborating with any big person anymore. This is why. He just can't be taken seriously whatsoever.
So here's the thing. When Tubbo was streaming, almost every creator you can think of was in his chat. Like, obviously all the Minecraft creators, but then also out of nowhere, Saikuno, Pokimane.
Yeah.
All were in his chat. They were all there. Dream has killed his career this time.
Yeah, I think he has. For the most part, yeah. Yeah.
Talk about it. Some have been defrauded, others are associated, and most are plain embarrassed.
This is actually true and was investigated by CoffeeZilla. Unfortunately, after the false allegations that Tommy perpetuated, my family merch company did struggle. So if you'd like to support it, dream.shop.
But the difference between me and you...
Yes, he drops his merch.
What the fuck? What?
I put effort, my absolute best, into all these new things. I'm gonna talk about my brilliant podcast because I'm really proud of it. Or the book I spent months writing.
Tommy essentially belittles what I do, saying that what he does with his podcast and book are somehow more valuable or important than the videos that I make, which I think is just a little sad. I'm happy making videos with my friends. That's what I've always done. And I'm a coder, and I code cool new Minecraft mods and make everything for my channels by myself. Like, I edit my own videos. I'm sure Tommy can knock out videos pretty quick
pause
because
this.
at one point he had...
No, go back to his editing screen. You're gonna want to see the edit screen. You're gonna want to see his premiere.
everything for my channels by myself. Like, I edit my...
Okay, so pause that. So you see those pictures, right?
Yeah.
Those screenshots. I want you to read the names for me.
Down here in the
Yeah,
in
the
track.
screenshots.
Let's see. Jack $50. Jack low pay. Hi, this is me editing. 2 speedrunners versus Titan. Outsourced. So is it these two?
Jack $50. Jack no pay. What name on there? Jack.
Jack.
Not Tommy. Keep that in your mind.
My own videos. I'm sure Tommy can knock out videos pretty quick because at one point he had a literal editor sweatshop where his editors made less than minimum wage, and we're all
Is he doxing somebody right now by putting that in there? Okay,
No.
good. Good,
So,
good.
Look at these screenshots. I don't think I've been paid more than £50 for a vid yet. Who was the name on the screenshot?
Jack.
Who is Dream talking about?
Oh my gosh. This is a different creator.
It is. Now, is it a friend? Now, it is a friend of Tommy, but it's not Tommy.
Oh.
And even then, that friend of Tommy has like long rectified all that. But so what happened was after this video dropped and Dream's like, Tommy runs an editor sweatshop. All of Tommy's current and former editors came out and said, no.
How has he not deleted this video yet? How the fuck
I
has
don't
Dream
know,
not deleted
but
this video
all
yet?
the editors came out and was like, I have never been like underpaid by Tommy. One of them even sent us like showed a screenshot of Tommy going, hey, so I'm going to deposit 940 British like pounds for like send an invoice for that amount and I'll
Right.
pay you. So like that's like really good pay for a
Yeah.
video.
For one video, yeah, I'd say so.
Or whatever editing job was going on.
Dream runs in
So
it. No,
all his-
Dream edits his own stuff, so maybe he's sweating in his own shop for that, but I don't know.
Exactly. So Dream, and that's the thing. Keep in mind, Dream edits all his videos. So he purposefully cropped the screenshots and is purposefully taking these screenshots out of context to paint Tommy bad. Every editing move here is deliberate. Every single one, because Dream edits his own videos.
He couldn't
There
even
is
change the
no-
names of these screenshots. Holy shit.
There is no room for Dream to blame someone.
I'm at the very least glad that he admitted that.
also
Well,
getting
I don't
fans
think,
to edit
I
the
don't think
videos
he
for
was
free for
trying
them.
to.
But to each their own. Everyone has a different style of YouTube. I don't
So
get
these,
the
so
high
those
and
screenshots also were not even referencing Tommy, where they're like, "Oh, I outsourced to fans." The outsourced to fans was talking about Corpse Hudson, not Tommy.
What?
An entirely different creator. So Tommy has never had a fan edit for him for free.
Chat, I'm like I'm not even mad. I'm just like dumb. I'm dunderstruck. That's like that's the right word. I'm dunderstruck right now. Wow. I got nothing to say. I really have nothing to say. Holy cow.
mighty. Like, it's not just in this video. Like, recently Tommy's been emboldened that he's the savior of YouTube or something.
So I was walking down the street and I thought to myself, oh man,
Oh,
this internet
gosh.
ain't so well.
Okay,
then
I will
Tommy
say,
says-
when I heard that, I was like, okay, Tommy, this is cringe. You need to stop. Very cringe, but it's okay. You're free.
Something
Hey, because you're British.
I don't even know what. Just listen to this.
You harassed my mum as she was going through a divorce. The worst time of her life. You are like a proper movie villain.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna reveal to you this harassment. The proper movie
He's gonna
villain
reveal the
harassing of
screenshot.
Tommy's mom that I did. Before I show you, just picture in your mind.
I will say, this would be an okay time to reveal a DM because somebody is saying something, and if you need to correct the record, this would be a proper time to reveal a DM.
Oh yes, it's the proper time, but just look at what the DM is.
Yeah.
The harassment. Here it comes.
And he thinks this makes him look good. I'll read it out for us.
I will say, one message is not necessarily harassment. However, holy shit, that's a wall of text.
Yep. Anyway, so just thought I'd let you know that I don't agree with lots of people replying to you and don't want you to be attacked at all. He never tweeted that people should not go attack his mom, by the way. Tommy's mom, by the way. He never tweeted it. He just was like, hey, I don't think it's okay. In her DM. I will express that I do agree with some of the people replying because Tommy knew what would happen and knew what I had happen with my family as well, as he has critiqued me strongly for my tweets that caused doxing or harassment, saying, you know it's gonna cause doxing, so why do it? Even though I always reply that it's not my silly reply that's the problem, it's a person doxing or whatever. Like you've said about his video, that's never what his opinion has been. His video is outwardly dishonest, as he knows far more about the situation and takes a side with his skit, which he knew would cause tons of issues. I also don't agree that it was an ableist portrayal. I also don't agree that it was an ableist portrayal, and I don't agree that he wants my family to be harassed or doxxed. I will reiterate, though, that it has already, and it will cause more problems and harassment for my friends and family, and obviously myself. And until I have had people reach out already from my friends and my family, especially how dishonest his video was and how many issues it's going to cause with no pluses. I know it's comedy. I know he can hide behind it being a skit, but the intentions feel very cruel and dishonest from my personal perspective. And the perspective of those that know all the details, including everything Tommy said of the Q situation back when it happened. As Tommy was one of the only people I actually told about my idea and had involved in my SMP idea, etc., which includes my mom and my family and my friends. And it is very hurtful to see it get to this point.
I like the ending.
Just my personal thoughts, that's all.
Personal thoughts, that's all.
Sorry you're going through a divorce and you're getting harassed on the internet.
Oh, fuck.
But I don't agree with your son's video.
I will say, under the terms of what harassment is, I don't know if I would directly qualify this, but this is a lot to send to your friend's mom, just like this.
He's going through a divorce.
And maybe he didn't know that, but like, oh.
It's basically going like, so, and I want to say by this time,
you cut out.
By this time, Tommy was an adult.
Yeah.
And Dream messaged his mother. And hang on, I'm about to draw a connection here. I'm about to draw a personal opinion from this one. Oh my gosh, Judy having an opinion. Wow. I feel Dream did that because Dream still views Tommy as the 16-year-old child he first met in 2020.
Okay.
It has never shaped that vision of him. So he thought, oh, I'll message Tommy's mom and his mother will whip him into shape. Because he's still a kid.
This action is it's very inappropriate. Like, legitimately, if you're having an issue with another guy.
It's so inappropriate. It's invasive.
Like,
it's invasive as hell.
Again, like, I'm thinking of the the Act Man situation when that guy called his mom, trying to get him to apologize. And it's just like, bro, if you have to go to somebody's mom for something like this, you're a bit of a little bitch. I'm just like, you're a bit of a bitch, okay? Quantum TV, yes, Quantum TV did the exact same thing. Like, you're a bitch if you have to go to somebody's mom to get them to like stop something. I don't know. I just think this is funny. Is it harassment? Might not be. I don't know. But I still think that this is hilarious. I think this whole thing is hilarious. And dumb. Let me read it. And dumb, chat. Thank you. Yes, all of you are saying Quantum TV in the chat. Yes, you were all correct.
This one message is the only contact that I have ever had with Tommy's mom.
You harassed my mum. Proper movie villain.
This message starts with, Just thought I'd let you know that I don't agree with lots of people replying to you, and I don't want you to be attacked at all.
You harassed my mum.
And the context to this is that Tommy's mom was arguing with Dream fans on Twitter about Tommy making fun of my stutter.
Which you should not do, by the way. If you are a mom of a content creator, I've told my mom this. She is not allowed to, in any way, shape, or form, out herself as my mom. Not only would that be a privacy problem for her, but like she's opening herself up to a bunch of people to clown on her. So I think that, you know, his mom was wrong. I know probably why his mom did it, but I think his mom's wrong for doing this.
Yeah, we have Mama Smoothie, but Mama Smoothie does not have social media.
Yeah.
She has her Mama Smoothie has her IRL stuff and is like only on one platform and is not on any other platform. And that's it.
Yeah. All right, let's continue.
In a video. Some of my fans were upset, and she was replying to them. I sent her this singular message on Twitter.
Okay. All you need to say is, by the way, you probably shouldn't comment on all of this because my fans are a little bit insane. That's all you should say. All right? You don't need to send this wall of text. A very hilarious wall of text.
Well, he wasn't saying like, hey, you shouldn't comment on this because my fans are insane. He was trying to tell her, she's like, at least from the way I read it, he was trying to get her to get Tommy to take down the video.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I can see it. I see that too.
That was my interpretation.
Agree with my fans that Tommy's portrayal of my stutter was ableist, but also letting her know that I didn't like the rest of the video because it was causing additional harassment for me that I was already getting because this was at the peak of the allegations. And Tommy, of course, didn't show any evidence for any of this stuff because it makes it look ridiculous if he did. Like, he literally says that I'm a cartoon villain for this DM.
You are like a proper movie villain.
Like, this is the Dream SMP Chapter 2, and I've escaped the prison. Like, the way he words that, you would think I spammed his mom's phone for weeks with slurs and threats. And Tommy keeps bringing up the fact that he was 16 and 17. I mean, I was 20 and 21. I didn't treat you like a kid. I treated you like you were my friend.
Okay, messaging his mom is treating him like a kid. Just hands down.
Yes.
Like, going to somebody's mom is like, that is like childlike behavior. Ow, motherfucker, my arm. But no, you are treating him like a kid by doing that. I'm sorry. You just are. Don't go to somebody's mom. That's a dumb idea. All it will lead to is people laughing at you. I don't know.
And a colleague. We had occasional disagreements, but that's because I did treat you like an equal. But you'd think, based on what you're saying, that you were 12 and that I was some evil overlord, not a content creator helping you out with advice.
Everything else about my channel, you can thank Dream for. Oh, Dream's such a good guy, man. I feel bad because in 2020 I gave him so much shit always. He was like in the friend group, the guy that you make fun of a bit too much. That was Dream. And I was just always taking the piss.
I mean, the truth is, you don't care enough that I used that word to make this video, especially because you know my own personal struggles. You realize that it's something that you can use against me to promote your channel and all of the things that you've literally promoted for almost a minute at the end of your video. And I mean, you talk about how terrible of a person I am while leaving up videos with my sister and mom, and of course dozens with me, while lying.
This is not a comparable moment. My personal opinion. It really just isn't.
It is not.
Like it just like. No, I don't see this as a comparable thing.
Exaggerating about me harassing your mom and bringing up her divorce that I didn't even know about and have nothing to do with. So Tommy,
he probably didn't know about her. I don't feel like you can really say that get mad at him for messaging her during the divorce if he didn't know. Personally, I don't know if that's verifiable. I would have to have TommyInnit say, oh no, here's a DM showing that she was going through divorce before that, but like that part doesn't matter, my personal opinion. I just think that the whole messaging his mom, the messaging the mom thing is kind of cringe. Not even just kind of, it's very just weird.
Yeah. Don't message parents.
No, because they're not going to help at all. At all.
I'm not going to suggest that you go to therapy like you did to me.
You need to get off the internet now. Go and get some therapy.
Because you feel strongly enough to make an entire dedicated video on your channel hating on me, you can go ahead and take down every video of yours that I'm in, and I'll take down every video of mine that you're in. Because if you have a backbone, you wouldn't want to show support to such a no-good person. And Tommy, you mentioned being proud of yourself. I'm proud of you too. I'm proud of everything that you've accomplished. But you don't need to put other people down to lift yourself up. You are talented enough on your own. Happy New Year.
Well, there you go. Chad, I'll be right back in just a minute. I need to put something in the fridge. I need to step up too, because, ugh.
So... Hey, Chad.
Okay. My apologies. My
What's up,
apologies. So that was that. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, so that was that.
And now we're kind of caught up, right?
Yep, we are caught up.
We are caught up.
Now there is, and honestly, I'm kind of I'm at the end of my rope, and we're not even done. Is the thing, because there's one more thing that happened after this video, is that Tubbo and Dream did end up calling.
Okay.
They did have a call. It was the last VOD I sent. In that call, I would guess how long the call went.
A couple hours, 3, 4 hours.
4 hours. You nailed it.
No.
It was a 4-hour call.
No.
And I'm going to save everyone's sanity by saying, like, it turned my mind. Chat, it turned my mind to mush. Listening to Dream talk in circles. It turned my Junie's brain to mush. It turned my brain to mush, trying to comprehend what was coming out of his mouth. And
Looks
trying
like
to
I fell asleep.
comprehend his reasoning. I now hate the words misremembered and disconnect.
Okay, is misremembered an actual word? Is that an actual word, misremembered? Or is that just like a word that people like cobble together into an actual word? Okay, so it's like an actual dictionary recognized word. Okay. Okay.
I don't know if it's in the dictionary, but it's used enough in the English language to be like actually like a thing.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But I now hate the words. I now hate the words misremembered and disconnect, because that was the amount of times he was like, and I think this is where our disconnect is, or I think you are misremembering. I wanted to throw my phone at the wall.
Yeah.
I want to make it clear, by the way, this stream was going down. I listened to it during my conference at school, because that was about the time it was starting, and then I watched it for 4 hours after that. So what is it? Started watching it at 2. It ended at 6. I was listening to it at the dinner table, eating dinner with my family. I had my AirPods in, listening to it. And I'm gonna be very honest. I sent Occo the link. I don't think I want to subject anyone to this.
I don't think we will. Personally.
I think I kind of want to be done.
Yeah.
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 I'm a sleepy girl. I have a bedtime, chat.
Well, if you need to jump off, that is totally okay. Yeah, if I had to sum up all this drama, it is literally just chat. What did Dream do wrong? He didn't measure his audience. That's it. There was no measurement of his audience. That's why he sucks.
Oh yeah. He didn't measure his audience, and then he kind of like treated his friends like crap. And then expected them to like be okay with it.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Not as much.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I got a skirt.
Yeah. Well, you are more than welcome to do so. I told Mizu he could hop in afterwards. But I appreciate you narrating that for me. It was
Oh, of course. If you ever need, you ever need a Minecraft girly? That's me.
A real
I'm your
Minecraft girly.
girly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know the drama that went down with this. I know the Hermitcraft shit that went down. I think last year. Yeah,
yo,
last year.
I know all about that. The one where the guy got accused yeah,
Well,
okay.
because between Iskal and Stress Monster, where they were having an affair.
Yeah. So, okay. I talked about that very briefly.
They both ended up leaving.
Yeah. So, was it real?
But the beauty of that drama is that it was handled so yes.
Okay,
it
so
actually happened.
He was actually cheating on his wife. Or did he have a partner that wasn't disclosed?
Parties admitted they had an affair.
Admitted.
Both parties admitted.
That's crazy. Oh, there we go, chat. We have a bit of a.
They had an affair.
Uh-huh.
Both members departed from the server. They didn't have to be removed. They willingly departed.
Oh, you're cutting out there. There you go.
Oh no. There you go. I'm gonna stop watching your stream because that's probably what's.
That will probably help you. Yeah.
Right. So yeah. They both admitted. They both willingly left the Hammercraft server. It was the most professionally handled Minecraft drama there could be. Because the hermits don't play. I don't think people understand that. The hermits don't play because Hermitcraft is their paycheck. So they the hermits treat, which is honestly, they're Minecraft content creators. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yes. Yeah, pretty much. Anyway,
Bills, it's your job.
Yeah, we could talk more about that another day. You're cutting out to hell and back.
Anyway,
I don't know why, so I'm gonna let you go.
My ISP's probably had enough of me today.
It's possible, but I appreciate you coming on. You were amazing.
So I'm going to head out, chat. Of course. I love you, chat.
Everybody say goodbye to Junie, chat.
Bye.
Bye. All right, that was Junie. She hasn't been around a while, chat. We used to have her on when I first moved, because she is technically part of Lucky. She is like a school teacher, so if she doesn't show up a lot, it's because she's busy. Literally her main job. But I appreciate all of you coming by tonight. We'll go for a little bit longer. At the very least, a little bit longer. I told Mizu he could hop in if he really wanted to. We went a little bit longer on this than I thought we were, personally, but it's kind of it's fine. It's all right. It's funny. Now let me go through these super chats here because they did a few of them, and I want to read them. I want to read them real quickly here. A Sly for 5, thank you. Hell yeah, both a gym stream and an Aqua stream back to back. Yes, chat. Medicare did do a stream today talking about Bobby, the former top autistic person on YouTube. It's probably another autistic person that's better. Talking about all that shit. Ugh. Do you guys want to like go through that stream, or like you want me to like sit through it a little bit? Would you guys want me to react to some of that? I don't know. I don't really have a whole lot else to talk about tonight. If Mizu does come in, we can shoot the shit a little bit, but I have not seen that stream. I know that he like rails really hard into another locale that I am not familiar with and don't really care for. I heard that the Bobby segment was pretty funny. But if you guys are interested, no? Okay. I don't know. We'll go for a little bit longer then, and then we will depart. Yes? Okay, I'm getting conflicting messages here, chat. You guys are gonna have to give me a solid answer here. I am going to close that poll. Is Dream autistic? You guys said yes. So yes, I think Dream is autistic. The worst kind of autistic. Anyway, Wolf for 5 technically left us a hero before he had the chance to become a villain. Most entertaining Minecraft YouTuber. Also, is Dream a male feminist? Typical. No, I don't think that Dream is a male feminist. I think that Dream is just an asshole. This is the easiest way to describe it, I guess you could say. Also, 69% on the yes. That's funny. Wolf for 2 as well. Has Dream speech pattern become similar to XQC's? I have no idea. I don't listen to him. Again, Dream is annoying. Not really interested, personally. So, I couldn't tell you. Again, I've only watched a few of his videos. And they were the really old meme ones before he got popular. You know, before his mod ones. Collab with It's a Gundam. I would love to do that. He's too big for me, though. Just a little bit. Well, maybe. If Kirisha can collab with him, maybe I'm on the way. You know? Maybe. And Billy, thank you for the 3 SGD. Or Singaporean. I guess it's Singaporean dollars. I'm Singaporean. We have a slur for every single type of person. Truly, no one is safe. We use them slurs regularly, but in private, unless someone really pisses us off. Well, there you go. There you go. If you held out for an hour, I could raid Pippa. I don't know. Wait, is she streaming like in an hour? That's funny. It's a Gundam one day. I would love to. And I like It's a Gundam. He's sometimes a little too black-pilled for my taste, but I do like him. I think he's a good content creator. I do think that he is a good content creator. Temp, you're welcome to join the call if you would like as well. But yeah, the Dream drama is... The Dream drama is definitely... I'm gonna be honest with you, my brain hurts just thinking about it. Curses Who Armor is taking a beating this year. Yeah, I guess a little bit. I guess just a little bit. You know what's funny, chat? And I'm not gonna go much further other than just referencing that this video exists, because the content creator who made this video is, compared to me, I would say about the same, and I just don't care. But there's a person in the commentary sphere that is a step lower than like, so the way I kind of look at the hierarchy is you've got all the weird people at the top, which would be, Diorio, Turkey Tom, even though I would consider him a rung higher because he's more popular, Augie, and then you've got like, Chud Logic, who's kind of almost at that level. And then you got people below them that are like also commentary, but they're not as big, and they're kind of just like walking up the ladder. I am missing the Twitch drama. What Twitch drama? Gator, if you want to come and say hi for a minute, you can as well. You can educate me on the Twitch drama. Very interested to hear about that. But no, I had a guy named Queeman react to a video that he reacted to the video where I reacted to Chud Logic reacting to Rev Says Desu. If you can imagine. It's quite the reactception. And so wow, I kind of just lost my train of thought there. It was kind of funny. He got really mad that I was saying how much I dislike British people, and he's like, "Oh, that's just a coat because you know that British people are awesome." I was like, "No, British people are not awesome, sir. All you've got is your tea, and even that sucks. And your bland food. I'm sorry, but you're just not." I've said it before, and I'll say it again. If you are British and you renounce beans on toast, I'll accept you into America. Okay. Isn't Turkey Tom a lookout? Yes. Although I consider anybody that makes content on the internet like prime for being a lolcow. Personally. But that's just me. Oh, okay. What Twitch drama is going on right now? I didn't know that there was Twitch. I didn't know really what Twitch drama there was bouncing out onto the scene. I know that TikTok is banned. And because TikTok is banned, not only, apparently it's not just banned in the US, it's also banned in Canada. And people are making 51st state jokes. But not only is that banned, CapCut is also banned, which I know a lot of people used CapCut. I think that was one of the things that not a lot of people ever brought up. The fact that CapCut was banned was definitely very surprising to a couple of people. I honestly didn't know it was owned by ByteDance. That kind of like was bizarre to me. Not only that, but Marvel Snap, which is another Marvel Snap was another gacha game basically, and so that was interesting. Yeah. Oh, hello, Gator. You're riding on top of the Yippee right now.
Oh, cool.
So educate me on this this Twitch drama.
Yeah, so we're starting to get a clearer picture about what happened with the Marvel Rivals, Twitch Rivals situation.
Oh, yeah.
Where Doki Bird had to step down, and it seems like that it was multiple teams that complained about the makeup of the tournament, and they've changed the rules 3 times.
I do remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, one of my followers, Red Operator, was replying to the video where XQC gets mad that Doki's team, who's now Dokiless, just steamrolls him, and they're like spurging out because there was apparently a player on the team that was like, I'd like barely played the game at all, and he was like, "Oh, they're smurfing, bro, they're smurfing." He's like losing his mind. Well, I spread that everywhere because I'm like, look, like they're getting salty, and you know they were very likely one of the teams that complained about all these pro players being on the teams.
Yeah.
So the way the rule worked was originally it was you could only have 2 players that were diamond or above on your team. They changed it to 4. And so Doki, when she built her team, she built it with those rules in mind. Well, one of the players on her team ranked up after she had already built the team, and some of the pro players, which, you know, they didn't say specifically who it was at the time, but it was basically like every other team aside from Doki's team and like one other that complained about the rules. And so Twitch decided to change it back to 2 players, diamond or above. Well, the teams had already been made, so they had to drop players. And rather than have her, like the people that she played with have to drop out, Doki and Rymazing decided that they would be the 2 that would drop out of that team.
Right.
So that everybody else could, you know, get the money and, you know, be fine. Of course, now Twitch came back later and said everybody that was involved is still going to get paid as if they were part of that team. But it's created this unfair situation. And Coney, one of Doki's teammates, confirmed that Shroud still has 3 players on his team that are diamond or above. So Twitch didn't even actually follow the guidelines and the rules that they set forth in the first place.
They didn't vet anybody.
No.
So she
not until the last minute.
Oh.
Well, no, the rules were unfairly enforced on Doki's group and a couple other groups too. But they missed the fact that Shroud has 3 players that are above diamond.
Yeah. I mean, like, here's the thing. I feel for Doki, but I think that she gracefully stepped out without making any issue because she's like, you know what, I already dealt with shitty management before. I'm just gonna, like, go off anyway. I feel like she would have not enjoyed it regardless because of all that shit that went on. I don't know. Looking behind the scenes, I think that whole shit was kind of crazy. Personally. Well,
it's another example of Twitch completely mismanaging everything.
Yeah. Yep.
Either this was going to be a super casual tournament, or it was going to be like, you know, a couple of content creators and some pros. And it seems like Twitch couldn't decide what they wanted. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Yeah, Twitch couldn't decide what kind of tournament they wanted, because at the same time they want to put like content creators and have it be a more casual format.
Yep.
They also wanted to have, like, you know, pro gamer headliners like Saikuno, who also had to drop, and Shroud and XQC, and Valkyrie is apparently in there too. You know, my boy Aztec Cross from the Aztec, you know, women over 40. You know what I mean,
bro?
Good old Aztec Cross.
Aztec Cross is crazy.
He's a trip.
He is. He is. Oh man. No, yeah, like there is no end in sight to the mismanagement that Twitch will have with their events and their things. And I can't really speak too evil of it or too much about it, because as somebody that used to work for Amazon, I do believe that when it comes to it, it really just depends on who the hiring manager is and who's taking part in learning all that stuff. And I definitely think that some of that is DEI. Maybe DEI has a fit in any of this. Who knows? That maybe that is as Queenman said when he criticized me, a conspiracy theory, and I shouldn't say that. But I bet I don't know. I bet you it could be DEI leading to bad management in the in Twitch. I don't know.
It definitely seemed like the people, at least from the Doki's clip, that it sounded like the people that were organizing it, most of them didn't have a lot of experience in organizing this stuff.
Really?
So you might be onto something.
I don't know. That would be funny if that's true. I don't know. What I do know is.
Yeah, let me send you the Doki clip. Hold on. BSP posted it.
Okay. What I do know is that Doki probably escaped scot-free from that situation. I don't know. I think that it's nice that Doki is like doing a lot of these things that are like really cool. I just think that some of these situations are not worth it getting into. But that's just me personally. If she's enjoying herself, then I think that's all that matters. I don't know.
That's the unfortunate thing is she really just wanted to be part of the tournament because she wanted to have fun.
Yeah.
You know, she found these other players and they got to kind of learn how to play the game together and get better together, and that was going to be the whole point, is that they became a team. And then after they had already become a team, Twitch comes in and says, well, now you have to drop at least 2 people.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't fair, and it took her fun. I mean, she literally said that she like cried all last night, and anytime that happens I get super pissed off.
Oh yeah.
It's been a while since the Niji Sanji situation. And dude, it pisses me. This shit keeps happening, and it keeps pissing me off.
Yeah, I do think that is. I don't know. I personally, I mean, I probably would get pissed off at different things, but I see where you're coming from. It is definitely frustrating to see that she's still kind of getting shafted like that because she doesn't really deserve it.
No, she doesn't. She's literally one of the nicest and goofiest people on the planet, and you know she just wants to have fun, and it feels like, you know, it's a convalescence of multiple different things happening all at once, because it's like Twitch is shitty to VTubers. You know, Doki has had to literally build herself back from nothing, because of what her ex corpo did to her. And you know, she just wanted to have fun. She just wanted to play games. She wasn't super serious about it, but she wanted to win.
Yeah. Yep. Doki Bird is one of the good things that Canada has. Oh, she's Canadian. Are you serious?
Oh yeah. Doki's a Canuck. That's okay. She's honorary. She's honorary.
See, I only extend that to British people because I think British people can be capable of growth. That's why they let us win. But Canadians, I don't know.
Doki Bird and FaZe Connect get the pass. Okay.
Oh man, I'll think about it.
You gotta give Doki Bird and FaZe Connect the pass, okay? They might be Canadian, but they're pretty great.
Yeah, I'm right here. If you're Canadian,
it's a case by case basis.
A case by case basis. Yeah, sure. Okay. I mean, maybe. I'll give that some thought. Speaking of corpos, did you see what happened with Flork's VTuber group?
With Enos? Yeah. With Enos Lane, yeah.
Yeah.
I did see that.
What did you think of that? I'm very curious. There's been a lot of ratting going on right now, chat. And I know a lot of people are very quick to being like, oh, Flork is anti-lolly. I am not necessarily sure that's the case, personally. I understand why people would be very quick to jump on that, especially considering some of the talents that I've seen him hire. But I don't know. I don't know.
I strongly doubt that.
Yes.
I think it was just a situation where it was like nearing the end of the contract, and it seemed like it happened like right after her appearance at the con. So I guess it was like maybe that was like the last thing on her list, and she's just like, okay, now I want to do my own stuff.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah. Because I saw a lot of people starting to stir up thoughts on whether or not Flork's agency is going in a downfall now because he got rid of the only lolly in their VTuber group. And it's just like...
I think that's just brainworms, though. Like, because I think it's one of those things where it's people are just trying to read into it more than what is actually there.
I mean, like, okay, so I am definitely going to see both sides. I can definitely understand where people are coming from because, again, the eternal war on Lolicon is definitely one where if somebody draws a line in the sand or you think that they do, sometimes you're probably right. However, I just don't think it's that deep when it comes to Enos. I just really don't. She said multiple times that it was mutual. Florka said it's mutual. He even drew a picture of her flying out of his hand saying that like the contract was ending and that all that shit. I don't know. Until I see concrete proof that the inclusion of some of these talents in Flork's agency are proof, I would say that like you don't have another Bond life. You just have another agency that has a talent that decided to walk away. I don't know.
And I instinctively don't trust something calling themselves Cunny News Network or whatever it was.
Yeah.
It's like look, like you can rat,
well, now
bro.
hold on. That's Mizu's. That's Mizu. Mizu calls himself a Cunny News Network reporter. I know he's not affiliated with it, but like his on his video you see the CNN logo with a crying face.
Well, I think my point is that like they're gonna obviously come from the perspective of, oh, it has to do with Lolly. I strongly doubt it has anything to do with Lolly.
No, I again, like here's the thing, chat. I will not deny that there is a possibility that Flork could be a uber mega anti Lolly. I'm not going to deny that that could be a potential. I just don't think that in this case it is. I just don't. So I don't know.
When any corpo stuff happens, there's always going to be rats. The thing is, my rule of thumb is you can throw 90% of them out because it's VT being VT.
Yeah. Ow, fuck. My arm is giving me issues tonight. Yeah. Pretty much. Like, if there is something solid to report on, chat. Wait, what's that? Phantom Menace meme? Hold on, let me pull it up. No, not that one. It's not pulling up. Okay. But basically, it's the meme from Phantom Menace when they're like, we will report something when there is something to report. And with this, I don't feel like it's that big of a deal. She left. Hopefully she does good. Flork said that they, according to his tweet, you know, they jumped out on good terms. So that's cool. You know.
Well, plus if it was anything bad, like why would they continue? Like, because one of the other things he posted was that they continued all like the special codes and all of that stuff. So it seems like it wasn't like for a bad thing. It was just something that was going to happen eventually anyway.
Yeah, it's possible but not probable. I could agree with that.
Well, and it coincided with like her meet and greet at the con. Like it was like right after or whatever. So I just assume what probably happened is she did her meet and greet, and that was like her last scheduled thing that she had to do, and then it was like, okay, you can go now.
Yeah. Yep, pretty much. I want to cover Trump's crypto meme coin. I don't know what else to say other than I think that's cringe. And the fact that 80% of the coin is being held by one wallet is also very cringe. And Trump's... Did you hear about that?
Yeah. You're not going to believe this rug pull. This is gonna be a great rug pull. One of the biggest rug pulls that's ever happened.
Oh man, it definitely amazes me all the kinds of people that I see that decide that they want to host a shit coin, and it's just like, bro.
I have yet to see a shit coin that doesn't end in a rug pull.
Well, I mean, Dogecoin is kind of semi out there, but that's just because Elon Musk never really dropped it.
Well, yeah.
Beyond that,
and at the same time too, Dogecoin was kind of one of the early ones before like rug pulling really kind of became the norm.
Yeah.
It's all Ponzi get rich quick schemes. That's all shit coins are now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Here's what I'll tell you, chat. I will never do a shit coin. If I do, like I'm at the very but I'm at boogie levels of down bad. And that really has got to suck. I'll be personally honest with you, because I have people that will help me out with resources if problems arise. The worst I would do is an NFT, because my old manager had this thought of like doing NFTs, and I would only do it if it was low cost, low barrier to entry, like just above the minting cost and all of the fees and shit, and then like people wouldn't be allowed to like charge exorbitant prices for an NFT. I'm like, well, I mean, they could charge whatever they want, but they'll never get it to sell. I don't know. Opinions of Elon are going down the shitter. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I don't talk about it too much on Twitter because I've seen people get censored about it, and it's really sad to say that like the platform that I thought was going to be free speech is now something I still have to skirt around, just in a different way. That sucks. I don't know.
Yeah, we thought Elon was gonna be the answer, and unfortunately he wasn't. He's an autist with a little bit too much self-importance.
Yeah. No, Akko bad NFTs. You get laughed off the internet. I don't know. Like, here's the thing, chat. You don't realize it, but if you played TF2, you've engaged in NFTs. They're just not called NFTs. If you have skins,
they're non-fungible hats.
Exactly. If you engage with buying knife skins on, was it CSGO? Those are basically NFTs as well, except they serve a purpose.
The only difference is they're not backed by the blockchain. They're backed by the actual game itself.
Yeah.
That's what says that you own that item, is just the game server.
Yeah, pretty much. So you've already dealt with NFTs. But there's just a difference between the shitty monkey images that you see on the internet and a knife skin that you can get in game. TCGs or NFTs? No. That's a little different, because an NFT is a non-fungible token. A TCG is a fungible, tangible thing that you have IRL. There's a bit of a difference.
Yeah. Non-fungible, it's just a fancy way of saying it's not something that you have that's physical.
Yeah.
That it can be exchanged. Like you can, like if you sell your car, right? Your car is fungible. You can exchange that for money, for currency.
Yeah.
But like the reason that the NFTs are non-fungible is because they're on the blockchain. They're fictional.
Yes.
They don't really exist.
Pretty much. Anyway, chat, I think Mizu probably went to bed. So I think I'm gonna go to bed as well. We've talked.
Actually, car was probably a bad example because cars are pretty unique.
They are.
Let me use a better example. Like a cake.
A cake.
Just like a standard cake, that's fungible.
Fair enough. Excuse me. Okay, chat. I'll be back tomorrow for Nightwave. Temp is going to dab on everybody that said that the Switch wasn't gonna come out, and then it did. Flash is live. I'm gonna give him the love tonight, chat. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you everybody for being here tonight. I saw a freaking printed T-shirt with a Bored Ape at Walmart. I was so disappointed. Yeah, I'd be disappointed too. You know that they sell Skibidi toilet toys now at Walmart?
I heard they started doing that. Supposedly it has something to do with the production company that's going to make the movie.
Yeah.
Like they really want to market this stuff.
Yep. There is a movie. Anyway, chat, you guys have a good night. Yeah, it's just